transition. Quick announcement before we get into the show. Number one, rumble.com/freshfit. Go ahead and check us out over there, guys. So if we ever do get banned, y'all will know exactly where to find us. Rumble.com/freshfit. Also check us out on freshfit.locals.com. So you guys get behind the scenes live streams, castles, all that other stuff that you guys have come to learn and love. Also check us out on Megaphone if you guys want to get the audio version of the podcast. Just make sure you wear headphones so you don't get fired at your job. And then also get the merch, freshfitpodcaststore.com. Get the hoodies, t-shirts, Chris the Bum shirt live in stores right now. So go ahead and get it, guys. It's my favorite one. And then also go and check out our Clips channel, guys. We got two Clips channels. We got our regular Clips channel and our more Fresh Fit Clips channel. On the main Clips channel, we post 6 videos per day, 10 shorts per day. So you can get all your content in bite-sized formats. And then go ahead and check us out on Fresh the Vlog as well.
Guys, if you want to see funny vlogs, man, funny shorts, and my lifestyle, go check it out. I'm going to post tomorrow, actually, my new car. So go check it out as well. And we will open up May 1st, the CEO Network. Guys, if you want to talk to millionaires, talk to me as well, and get value, hop in there while you still can. And we're having a meetup on the 27th of May. Go check it out. 200K on the way. Let's go. There you go.
All right. And check me out, guys, on Fed 1811. As you guys know, I break down criminal cases. If you guys like true crime, go check out that channel. I cover everything from hip-hop cases to serial murders to terrorism cases to murder cases like O.J. Simpson, etc. Pretty much. And right now I'm covering the La Cosa Nostra, the mafia. So pretty much with crime, guys, anything, I'm diversified. We cover it. And go check it out, Fed 1811. I also got it on Anchor. So if you guys want to listen to it on Spotify or Apple, it's over there. Also, go get my book, Why Women Deserve Less, and hardcover, paperback, Audible, and Kindle. Any way you guys like to consume your books, go and check it out. Amazon bestseller.
Hell no.
It's an Amazon bestseller, so go check it out, guys. And then also, go ahead, Chris.
Yes, ladies, Damien R.C. Parkson. Ladies, please don't book hotels or flights before I confirm with you because, once again, it's not a confirmation if anyone on our team hits you up. It's a confirmation through me, okay? So make sure, ladies, do not book anything. Make sure you confirm through me, and let's make it happen.
All right. Ladies on the panel, welcome. It's Friday.
Hi.
If you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and if you want to, of course,
your body count.
We're going to start right here. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm Annalie. I'm 20 years old. I do OnlyFans. Add me at BratBabe6. And my highest education is high school. And I'm taken.
There you go.
How long have you been together?
A year, almost a year and a half.
Okay. Wait.
She came on before.
Okay. All right.
You don't remember me?
No.
You want me to be honest? No.
He don't. Yo, Chris, even then you don't know sometimes.
Oh, yeah, facts. Fuck y'all. Okay. Where are you from?
Key West.
Where are you from, Richard? Sorry?
Key West.
Key West. Okay.
From the Boondocks. Goddamn.
Yeah, Key West. All right.
What about you?
My name is Joe McClellan, and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. Went to ASU. I'm a Virgo.
Okay. How old are you?
Like 36.
Okay.
36
Like
years
36
young.
or
Whoa.
36? Okay.
Like?
36. Okay. So you have a
gonna be
bachelor's degree?
37. Huh?
You have a bachelor's degree from ASU?
Yes,
What'd you
I got a
major in?
bachelor's degree in elementary education.
Okay. All right. What do you do for a profession?
Well, I'm kind of I'm stripping, but I've been doing it for a long time.
She belongs to the streets.
I'm transitioning. I have a podcast that I'm starting. It's called Jill's Thrills, but I'm trying to transition because, strippers have a shelf life,
Gotcha. Okay. So
wait, are you serious? You strip for real?
No. Actually, you could do it till you're 50. There's girls that are almost 50 that look great, but I have to think about like the long term,
Okay. So just so I understand, how do I pronounce your name again? Joe.
The last name, Jill.
Oh, Jill. Okay.
I say it with a weird accent. Everyone's
okay. It sounded like Joe at first.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like my dad's from Boston, so I don't say the I guess.
Like the city?
Yeah, my dad's from Boston, so I say Joe.
What part of Boston?
Needham.
Oh, okay. That's right outside the city. All right. So Jill, 36, you're from Phoenix. You're a dancer, BA, bachelor's degree in elementary education from ASU.
ASU.
And then what's your relationship status?
So I've been with the love of my life for 7 years. We're on that 7-year itch. It's coming up. I'm feeling it, but I love him.
Okay. So y'all been together for 7 years.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. What about you?
Hi, my name is Nashley. I'm 18. I'm actually in my senior year right now.
Okay.
I'm about to graduate soon.
Nice.
I'm planning on going to college in Los Angeles for acting.
Okay. Where are you originally from?
Here in Miami.
Okay, Miami. And then you're a full-time student, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're about to graduate high school, and then congrats on that. And then
Thank
what's
you.
your status?
Single. You know, I'm
Okay.
young,
Okay.
so I'm just having fun.
All right.
All right.
What about you?
She belongs to the
Hi,
streets.
my name is
Go ahead.
Ashley Foe. I'm from Akron, Ohio. You know LeBron James.
LeBron
Don't
James,
forget.
Wait,
You know LeBron?
No, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay. So how old are you?
I'm 35 today, May 12th.
All right. Happy
Oh,
birthday.
Today's her birthday.
Okay. And then where are you originally from?
I'm from Ohio,
Akron, you said, right?
Akron, Ohio.
Okay. And then what is your profession?
I work on OnlyFans.
Okay. And
Hit
then
me up on Asher Marie.
what's your highest education level completed?
High school.
Okay. And then what's your relationship status?
7 years I've been with my man.
Cool.
Are you guys friends?
We're all friends. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
all
me,
three of us.
Ashley, and
7-year streak.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Okay.
The grannies.
I know
Okay.
this dress ain't helping. Shit.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you married to your guys, by the way?
No.
You two?
No.
No? Okay. All right. What about you?
Hi, my name is Camila. I'm Cuban. I'm 22.
Mhm.
And
Where you from?
I'm Cuban. I just
Like,
said
are
it.
you from Cuba or are you from
Yeah,
Miami?
I was born there. Born and raised.
Okay. When'd you come
And
to Miami?
then when I was like 14, I'm 22 now.
So you went to high school here in Miami?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like what else?
What do you do for work?
Well, I do OnlyFans.
is this just the OnlyFans?
and I
thing,
like
or-
dance sometimes, and I'm a bartender sometimes. You know, I have my own schedule.
So when you say dance, do you mean like stripping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, tell me you're a
Sometimes.
Miami, but don't tell me that you're a Miami.
Okay.
There we go.
So yeah, so I work whenever I want, basically. So
All right.
yeah.
What's your
it's
highest
good.
education level completed?
Well, I'm in college right now.
In
I'm
college?
starting next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you majoring in?
Business administration.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then what's your relationship status?
I was just taken last month.
So does that mean you're single now?
No. I started dating someone
Okay.
last month. So.
Okay. So it's official.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah,
Nice.
Cool.
basically.
Awesome.
Cool. What about you?
Hello, my name is Anastasia. I'm from Moscow, from Russia.
Mother Russia.
How old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
Okay.
I'm here in America first time, and I'm here just 4 weeks.
Okay. What do you do
And
for work?
I'm yoga teacher and fashion designer
Okay.
of my brand.
Okay.
And
Highest education level completed?
I finished college, but it's in Russia. Doesn't count
That
here.
doesn't count,
I
yeah.
guess.
Okay. But
Yes.
you have a degree in Russia.
Yes.
What'd you go to school for?
Economics.
Okay. All right. And then what's your relationship status?
For 4 years, I was in a relationship with American guy. He Navy SEAL.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And we have a difficult time now, and we kind of don't know what to do.
Oh, we caught you on the
Okay.
spot,
So
huh?
are you guys all right? So you guys are not together anymore.
Yes, kind of. But he trying to come
Okay,
back, but I'm
so-
upset.
All right. So you
kinda.
guys are somewhat together, but not really.
Not really now, yes.
Okay.
But we was engaged.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
very serious.
You were engaged. Okay.
May I ask why you guys are fighting right now?
Because
He cheat on you?
no, he very jealous.
Oh,
Very jealous.
Yes.
Ah.
Oh.
And control and because I think hard past he have some kind of
Trauma?
trauma,
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know.
Who
Yeah.
hurt him?
Well, how is he controlling in particular? What does he do that's controlling?
Kind of like he have to go to Texas at his home to do something, and he always call me by video call. And when I sleep in next day, I wake up and he tell me, "Oh, I see your card. You go to taxi at 5:30 in the morning." I'm like, "No, I don't. I was sleeping." And he, "No, you lie, but I didn't do anything." And I'm like,
So how did the charge get there then?
it just maybe some mistake but I don't know.
Okay.
It's just strange.
Do you go to clubs or anything like that?
No.
Stop the cap.
How old? Wait, how old are you?
24.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
What about you?
My name's Ruthie. I'm originally from Miami.
How old are you?
18.
Okay.
I haven't graduated high school yet. I'm in my senior year. My occupation for work is I work at a tax firm and financial accounting. And I just my main job is to help assist clients and stuff and make sure that their needs are taken care of.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your
so
relationship
caring.
status?
I'm single.
Okay. Cool. What about you?
Hi, my name is Beverly.
What is it?
Hey.
Beverly. Like the
Beverly Hills.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29? you said?
Yes.
Okay.
sir.
Where are you from?
I'm from Fort Lauderdale, 954.
Cool.
Hey.
What do you do for work?
I work for a major credit company
Okay.
that I will not
It's fine.
say. Yeah.
It's fine. So you work for a credit card company. And then what's your highest education level?
My AA in criminal justice.
Okay. And then what's your relationship status?
Single.
All right. Cool.
Like
How about you?
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm from Akron, Ohio. I live in Phoenix, so but, I'm a licensed massage therapist.
Okay. How old
And
are
I
you?
dance.
How old
I
are
don't
you?
mix the two. 34.
Okay, so 34.
Yeah,
You're
it's crazy.
originally from Phoenix. Massage
Akron,
therapist. Okay.
Yeah. And
And you also dance too?
Yeah, and I do some bartending, and I'm studying to be like a realtor soon. So
Okay. And so highest education level completed is high school, college?
associates.
Associates in?
Massage.
Oh, okay. All right. So to get your cert. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's your relationship status?
I'm not married, so I guess I'm single.
Okay. So you're not in a relationship with anyone at all, even casual, not even.
I mean, I own it. Kind of always have something around, but
She belongs to the streets.
Well, she's honest about it.
She's gonna have to answer to someone when
I
she
always
gets
say no
home.
girl's ever single. Really, they always have.
yeah. I agree. I'm
Like
trying not
they're
to be
always
too honest.
casually seeing somebody. They're never
That's
really
not news
single.
to your dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They think they're in a relationship.
Okay, but single, I guess, because nothing is serious. All right. What about you?
Okay, hi, my name is Star.
I'm sorry. What is it?
Star.
Star. Okay. Is that your
Galaxy.
government name?
Yes.
Okay. All right. How old are you?
Welcome back.
Hi. You say what?
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay. Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Ah, okay. I think I remember you. All right. And
You're in the same spot last time.
Literally.
what do you do for work?
I am an actress and a model.
Okay.
You been in Vogue? Then no.
What's your highest education level completed?
I went to college.
All right. You got a bachelor's degree?
Bachelor's.
Okay. In?
Psychology.
Okay. Where'd you go to get your bachelor's?
Waste.
East Carolina University.
All right. And then what's your relationship status?
Single.
Still single.
Dating.
Wait, did she?
Wait, fresh no
Did she have a guy last
I
time?
had a vibe.
Fresh
She had a
no
vibe.
Oh, she had a vibe
Still
last
the
time.
same vibe.
AKA single.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
All right.
Cool. All right then. So
It's a supporter Friday.
yeah, it's Friday, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and field your questions in for today's show. But I guess before I do, we'll hit it with the All right. So ladies, because who here has never been on before? Okay, only 2 of you guys have been on before. Cool. So what did you hear? And we'll start with, I guess, either here or here, whoever wants to go first. What did you hear prior to coming on the show? And what are some questions you might have had coming into the show?
Like you saw a clip, you saw a video.
Yeah. What were you told before you came on?
Your friends directed.
If any, it could be positive, negative. Don't worry, we're not
We
going to
take
get mad and.
turns?
I
pissed
heard
off and
that
shit.
they roast you here.
I was told by my best friend right
Yeah,
here.
Lindsay
since
dragged me here. She
16.
knew that I was gonna act like a fool on live television.
Hold on.
Wait,
Let's have a little bit of order here. Who wants to
Sorry.
go first? You want to go first?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So my best friend here, since we were 16 years old, I'm 35 now. Her brother actually kept telling us, please go on that show if you guys go on vacation on Miami. I was like, okay, we'll try it out. We'll message them, see if we make it on there. So we did, and we're here now, and I'm really excited.
All right. You didn't hear anything like what? Did you hear anything like when you told your friends like, oh yeah, we're going on here? Did they tell you anything like, no, don't do it, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
What'd they say?
Well, Adam, her brother, is always saying watch what you say on there, and I was like, well, I'm gonna be myself, as long as I'm not disrespectful, I think I'm cool.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else? Anybody else have?
I do. I
go
tried
ahead.
to warn him. I told him to watch the shows. I told him, but I don't think you should really watch though. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because you get
They're
scared.
really not gonna watch this shit on me. I think it's better naked in the eye.
Okay. So you kind of knew what it was, and you told her about it.
Yeah.
And then you heard, girls get roasted on here, but you're like, hey, as long as I'm not disrespectful, I'll be fine. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
What about you? What you hear about it before?
I actually watched this show
Okay.
myself.
So you're familiar.
Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me. Okay.
Do you have any
Yeah.
questions coming in?
I do. I have
did?
a couple, but
You got
I
a
want to
couple?
see the vibe of tonight because
vibe.
I would like some clarification.
On what question?
Oh, several.
Goddamn.
Fire
Oh
away.
no, but that's the thing. I want to fill out the vibe first. I can't just jump in and start
Yes.
asking all my questions.
All right, give us just one.
Do you dabble in the dark?
What?
That was Chris.
Dabble in the dark.
No, actually, I kind of want to wait on them.
Oh, you brought notes.
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
Write down my notes.
I almost wanted
take
to do
down
that.
answers.
Okay. What about you? What did you hear prior to coming on?
I
Good or
just
bad? It's cool.
No, I think you guys are great. I haven't heard about you guys from anybody. I just saw you guys popping up on TikTok, and I've seen you guys for the last year. And I don't really have any questions. I just think you guys are great, and I just think you guys really speak the truth about how women in society are today and how men are trying to be demasculated. And I think there's a whole big plot behind that.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, she's woke, man.
Oh, she's 18 too.
Okay.
What about you? You can keep it real.
Mother Russia.
Whether you heard of us, you didn't hear of us, good
Never
things, bad
hear
things, it's okay.
anything, and I didn't watch any show. I'm just I think I see something from TikTok, and it's actually Russian translated by your little cats. And yes, I see something, but I didn't know that it will be this one. I'm just like,
oh shit, spy.
You see the future. You
Yeah,
see something.
I did see that someone had been translating our stuff in Russian.
Yes,
Yeah.
She's a future KBG.
Yeah.
motivation,
KGB.
some
KGB.
pages from Instagram.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. Cool. What about you? What did you hear, if anything?
Me, I heard about this show that they roast you.
Okay.
That you gotta be careful because like 3 of my friends were like, "Oh, are you sure?" Because they're gonna bully you. Like they're literally like roast you. Like and I was like, oh my
That's what you're
god.
talking
And I
about.
was like 3 minutes away from here, and I was like, oh my god, should I go back home?
Like, oh my god.
Like I don't want to feel
So
like
your
I'm
friend
in
scared
high
you.
school. Like I'm in high school again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, girl.
You got roasted in high school too?
Oh my god. Yes, girl.
Just a little bit.
That's so crazy. Like,
Just a little bit. That's
Just a little
crazy
bit.
because I started like glowing up when I was like 19. Because in high school, it was not it.
Yeah,
it
I
was
know.
not.
so you were the ugly duckling?
I was not ugly ever, but you know what I mean. Like I was super skinny, and
Puberty
like
hit?
I didn't. Obviously, I didn't know how to do my makeup, so I had like a big forehead. Well, I still have a big forehead.
That's what that
there's no
counts for.
surgery because there's no surgery for that,
Right.
sadly. But yeah, I know how to like
Pero-
do my
There is, though.
makeup.
Okay.
And, you know what I mean?
All right. So your friends tried to scare you, and you decided. What made you say, you know what, I'm going to do it anyway?
Because I was excited. I love cameras.
You're crazy.
Anyways, even if it's good or bad,
love
I
mirrors.
love cameras.
And mirrors.
I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Like I
Yes.
love cameras.
She has so
You can roast me all you want. Like
She has so much charisma. I love it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Okay.
Like,
Show cameras.
What about? Well, you went already. What about
Yes.
you? What'd you hear, if anything, prior to coming on? Good or bad?
Yeah,
Alright.
mostly bad. Of be careful, be careful. Be careful what you say. This and that. I'm like, damn. Well, but what made me just come here anyway is like the opportunity came. And, I'm a type of person that just goes with the flow, and I was like, you know what? If this is what's coming up to me right now, then fuck it, let's do it.
Okay.
okay.
All right. What about you?
I make decisions without really thinking about them, and I didn't want to overthink it, and now I'm just
Okay.
like, what am I doing? Like,
What made you say, what am I doing?
well, I'm totally out of my element, but I like to do that because that's how you grow. But like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, dude. Are we allowed to say that? Say I'm a grandma
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
to this
whatever.
motherfucker, man.
Okay.
I can't look at the comments because they're gonna piss me off.
Oh, okay. So the comments is what has you kind of
I
wondering.
just don't understand why people have to be so mean, dude.
It's just the real
They're
world.
No one says anything to your
It's the
face.
real world. You get what you put out.
So,
Hurt people.
so question. So I guess what has you questioning it is reading the comments. That's what has.
It's hard. It's like I'm trying not to look at it.
You're not supposed
Okay.
to look at those.
Yeah, but that
Well,
that's
when they
what,
tell you no, you have to.
but
do
that's
it.
what in particular has you, I guess, questioning it. The comments.
As a human being, like we want to do what we're comfortable in, and this I have no experience in this.
Okay.
So I'm totally out of my element, and I don't even know.
Yeah, somebody said, "Suck it up, Buttercup."
I was just looking at
You're
that.
not on here. I'm on here. You're not on here. Like it takes a lot.
Yeah,
to,
it takes a lot
to
of guts to
come
get
out
on
here,
here.
expose yourself, be vulnerable, be open to like naked. What the fuck?
Oh my god!
All right. Well, you did mention earlier that you want to do a podcast.
I have a podcast.
You already have one.
Yeah, it's on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple. I don't know, Lindsay, you do it
So
with
would
me.
it be fair to say that, like, I mean, it just kind of comes
It's
with
not
the territory?
video. It's not video.
I understand, but I mean, whether it's video or just audio, would it be fair to say that criticism is always going to be coming your way if you're an entertainer of any kind?
I mean, if you don't have criticism, you're not doing it right. It doesn't matter how good you are at anything if you don't have people that love you, hate you.
Yeah. So why are you worried about the comments?
I told my boyfriend about it. He's like, I said, I'm going on a podcast. It's kind of like a she woman haters man's club thing, you know. And he's like, he's like, why are you walking into that? Like why are you doing that? I don't know. I had to call Lindsay and ask her. Like, but I want to grow. I want to. You know what? You have to get out of your element.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, I mean, they're making fun of you in the chat. They make fun of us too. But I would say, like, for someone,
I am about to fall asleep. I'm hungover as shit. We drink a gallon of Patron.
Yeah.
Me
Because
and
it's my
Ashley,
birthday.
We drink a gallon of Patron in the past 48 hours, and she's trying to get me on this stuff, man.
Okay, I understand that. But what I'm trying to say is that given the realm that you're in, I mean, criticism is just kind of a part of it. Like, we've survived a bunch of
I don't give a
backlash.
shit.
And
No one's
hate.
gonna say that to my face.
Am I?
No, I'm saying
she made the comments.
Yeah,
but-
I think you. Yeah, but I know she means the comments. But I'm saying, like, you shouldn't let it bother you.
It doesn't bother me because the thing
It
is,
quite
people
literally does. You said it did.
people they make these comments behind a computer. They don't say it to your face.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's social
You just said the opposite earlier.
But you were
it's okay.
mentioning how
Okay.
it like
Alright.
it bothers you. earlier.
Yeah.
No, I just don't understand why people do it. Like, I just don't understand. Like, hurt people, right?
Yeah,
that's
Well,
right.
Why does
sometimes
If you want to grow the pod, you're gonna have to get thicker skin and not care what people think. That's my best advice I can give.
It's called Jill Sorrell's. Listen to it. We're fucking embarrassing.
It's me on there too. Like, why? Don't know.
Okay.
You have nothing. You have nothing to lose.
All right. What about you? Prior to you coming on, I guess because you had been on before, what'd you hear, if anything, good, bad, any questions that you had?
Everybody just told me to watch my mouth and to just listen, and
They warned you.
that it was just for like good publicity.
All right. Fair enough. Does anybody have any questions before I go to the chats?
No, sir.
Let's
No.
rock.
Nothing? All right. Then what about you? I missed you. What'd you hear prior to coming on when you had the vibe?
I don't think I heard anything. More so, I just saw you guys coming up on my feed, and I saw my friend getting fussed out and kicked out. And I was like,
Oh, really? You kicked out one of your friends?
Yes.
Do you recall what it? I mean, we've kicked out like.
What's
Do you remember what the situation was?
Yeah. What's the
Yeah.
scenario?
It was somebody was coming at a homegirl for something she did, saying, "Oh, you fuck so and so."
What, academics?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Which girl was that? So we kicked her out to like avoid a fight.
I think she might have like released herself. I don't know. Really.
She let it all
It was
go?
a thing. It was a thing.
Okay. All right. I don't. Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. We'll move on.
Mhm.
Cool.
All right. So we'll hit some of these questions here, guys. So guys, hopefully we have some good ones here. All right, Wyatt, ladies, have you ever snitched on a girl you were once cool with and told her man about her past? Oh, that's a good one. So in other words, have you ever, like, let's say you had a friend that was very promiscuous, etc., and you knew she was promiscuous, but her guy didn't. Have you ever exposed her for her past to the man? We'll start here, then work our way.
No, definitely not.
Never? Okay.
No.
What about you?
Nah, I just don't think I would do that.
No? Okay.
No, because any girl who does that is because she wants her man.
Okay.
In my belief.
Okay. What about you?
I've been lucky enough to never be in that situation, but if I was, that man's knowing.
Okay. What about you?
No.
Never? Okay.
No. I wouldn't, because if that, like, saying that doesn't get me anything in return, like money or anything like that, why
Okay.
would I do it, you know?
Okay.
There's no point.
I would never do that to my friend ever.
Okay. Even if she was, you wouldn't air her out.
As it's none of my business.
Okay.
Right.
What about you?
I wouldn't either. It's not my
Never?
place.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, like I have when I was in high school and young and immature and didn't think about what I did.
Okay.
But I think it was after she did that to me. But you know, like
Okay. Oh, so she had done it to you. prior.
yeah, but
Okay.
I was immature.
Okay. What about you? Have you ever?
No, it's not my
You
relationship.
guys are
I don't
lying.
give a shit.
Fair. So then let me ask this. Let me switch it up a little bit. Let's say it's a guy that you know that might be a friend, a brother, a relative, whatever it may be, and the girl that he was with was on some bullshit and you knew about it. Have you ever exposed in that situation? Start here.
Yeah, I'm probably say yeah.
You have?
Probably yeah.
Can you recall when it was? Okay, don't.
Or who it was?
No.
All right, what about you?
Can you repeat the question?
Have you ever? Well, you did it before when it was a friend, but have you ever done it before where you knew the guy and you knew the girl, but the guy might have been a friend or someone you cared about, and you told him, hey man, this girl you probably don't want to deal with her. She's bad news.
I learned a long time ago to not get in the middle of that stuff because if you're the messenger, it's your fault. Like I do know about people that are shady to their partners, and it's not my place to get involved. I think.
All right. What about you?
Yeah, I have a guy friend, and I'm closer to him than I am to his girlfriend.
Okay.
And I knew that he was cheating on her and everything. Wait.
Okay.
Am I answering the question?
No, you're not. The question is, have you ever told your guy friend about a girl that he was dating that was for the streets?
No.
Never. Okay. So you did it the other way around.
The
with the
opposite.
story. Okay. What about you?
Yeah.
Yes, I had a guy friend once, and he was actually dating one of my friends that I was no longer wanting to be a friend with anymore because she's kind of like trashy.
Okay.
So like I told him what's up. I said, you need to get away from her. And he just never listened to me.
Okay. So technically it was a friend, but an ex-friend. that you did
Yeah,
it
it's
for.
like I don't want to deal with it
Okay.
anymore.
All right. What about you?
So no, I would not do those type of things because at the end of the day, I think they'll like
Even
go
if
back
it's like for
together.
a guy that you care about, a brother or a cousin, a
I mean, I don't have no siblings, so I wouldn't know in that case.
cousin, a
but
friend, nothing?
No, because I don't know. It had to be It would have to be something like real, real, real bad.
She don't give a
Okay.
fuck.
Like,
All right. What about
Yeah.
you, Ms. Russia?
I never have this situation,
Never?
but
Okay.
no,
What
I
about
don't
you?
remember.
Have you ever had it where a guy you know?
Yeah, my this guy that I kind of grew up with in school, we're kind of close.
Uh-huh.
And one time he was dating this girl, and I did tell him about how she was just kind of interacting with another guy and how I thought it was weird. You should watch out for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he take your advice?
Yeah, they sorted their things out, but I just still thought, you're my friend. I care for you.
All right.
You shouldn't be in
You let him
something.
know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about you?
So you said if I knew both of them, right?
Well, I mean, you don't necessarily, yeah, I guess because you would know, or you don't necessarily have to know her personally, but maybe you knew her antics.
So that he was getting cheated on. So I do have a scenario where my girlfriend cheated on her boyfriend,
Okay.
which was also my guy friend.
Okay.
And I stepped up to her and was like, yo, get your shit together.
Okay. So
Go
you told
tell
her,
him.
you never went to him though.
No, I told her to go to him to let him know.
Okay. So you didn't go and tell. Okay.
No,
all right,
of course
which
not,
makes
because it's
sense.
not
Yeah, it's not your
my
place.
business. But
Did
it's
she do
just
it?
like absolutely.
She did. How did he react?
I mean, they broke up.
Oh, he broke up.
I know the end result, but
Yeah.
the thing is, it was just like
Nothing lasts forever.
Do you think if a girl cheats, a guy should break up with her immediately?
No.
Maybe not.
Yes, not for the reasons you say, or maybe it is for the reasons you
You gotta
say.
find evidence.
No,
Yes, you gotta
find
know what's going on
evidence.
before
All
you
right,
do the
let's
breakup.
let's
As
make
a
a set.
friend-
Just so I
I'm
get an
sorry.
idea here. Raise the hands at the panel, then we'll go back to you. Raise the hands on the panel if you think a guy should break up with his girl if he catches her cheating. Raise the hands. How many of you think? Nice and high. Nice and high.
Yes, catching.
1,
If
2,
it's a committed
3,
relationship,
If he's
yeah.
a dick to her, then it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Like
Wait, what?
Cheating is cheating, and that's that.
Now,
Let's
if
say
you're
they're
in a
committed,
healthy
though.
relationship and you cheat, it's wrong. If the guy beats you, I know people that do that. My friends,
okay.
That's
they
abuse.
could
That's
go
not
I
cheat.
mean,
the
what
question.
does cheating
That's
even
not, that's not the
mean?
question.
If you're
That's the same
not
question.
No, the question is
It's
if a girl
circumstantial.
cheats, if the girl cheats, okay, should the guy break up with her? That's the question.
But like, what is cheating
What
for
does
you?
it
Circumstantial.
Like, what is
Yes,
cheating?
if,
Cheating
yeah, if
can
he
be
knows about it, if he
texting.
finds out about it, yes.
Depends.
It can be texting or like kissing
What
or
do you
like
think?
having
Giving
sex,
other men romantic attention.
romantic attention.
Doesn't have to be
Just
as far as
little
sex.
flirt. It could be flirting.
So let's
Yeah.
say you get a DM on Instagram and you respond, and you're
Yeah, and you
flirting.
entertain that
Okay,
situation.
whoa. You see,
like with a
that's-
heart emoji. That's not cheating.
Okay,
If you-
okay, so that's fine. So you would not consider that cheating. So how many of you, again, now that you know, entertaining a man romantically for the potential of courtship, that's what we're using for the parameter of cheating here. If that happens, should the guy break up with the girl? Raise your hands if you agree. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so about half the panel. All right, cool. Going back to you. So you were saying,
if it's like intimate, sexual connection, like sending a "Hey, how are you?"
Okay.
and not getting back to him till like a week later.
okay,
That I can't consider that cheating.
okay. So it's got to be physical for you.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Definitely.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's your take on it. All right. And then what about shit? Where were we? What about you?
I don't think I've really had that situation, but I would, tell on a girl if I didn't like her, or if it was my brother, I would tell him.
Okay. So you would have to have some things in place. Either you don't like or know her, or you'd have to care about the male.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I guess okay, let's say if my friend's asking me for advice, I'm gonna be very honest. I'm probably not gonna go to their person and say whatever because it's not my place or my business, but I will give my friend advice.
Okay. Cool. All right then. So there's already almost 10,000 you guys in here on the platform. So what I'm gonna do is, Chris, from this point forward, we're gonna go 50 and up, right?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna go 50 and up, guys. If you have a question,
and 20 up statements.
Yeah, statements. We'll read statements, but questions, it's gonna be 50 and up. So, and this one came in before. Question for ladies: is there a guy you dated in the past you still think about to this day, or would you like to get back with if the opportunity presented itself?
Okay.
So, I guess we can make this one nice and simple.
Yeah, simple.
Ladies, so is there a guy you dated in the past you still think about till this day? Raise your hands if it's yes. Raise your hands if it's yes. Only 3.
Could we give a reason?
4. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm gonna give you a chance to explain. Okay. Yeah, you said yes, and why? Go ahead.
He was the only guy that let me finger his butt.
Okay. Oh my God.
All right.
No way.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What about you? Why do you still think about him to this day?
Me?
Yeah, you raise your hand,
Well,
right?
it's actually not a guy. It's a girl.
Okay. It was.
So I don't know if that counts.
It doesn't.
Okay.
But it's specifically
Because
guy.
I see her as a guy.
She's a guy.
Well, she's a chick, but a guy. Or
Yeah.
Haram! Yo,
but
yo.
she acts like.
Wait, hold on. I'm just curious. You said earlier, he's the only guy you put your finger in his butthole. Wait, so your current guy, you want to do it to him too?
No, you won't let me.
Have you ever had that done to you guys?
Then you're with a man. Yeah,
I'm not putting my finger in
Like,
it
so
either.
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
it was insane. Exit.
Okay.
Okay, and then it was a girl, and then what about you?
Yeah, there is a guy that I did used to date that I do think about to this day, and it just kind of comes like I don't force it.
Why so?
I don't know. I guess it's because he was my first.
How he made you feel?
Okay, he took your virginity?
No.
Okay, all right.
'Cause then I was
It was just your first boyfriend that you liked, or
yeah, and
Okay.
I cared a lot about him.
okay? Why did it end up not working out?
If I'm gonna be completely honest,
She belongs to the streets.
no, no, but I was a crazy bitch, and I didn't know how to control my feelings, and I let that, and I
Did he break up with you, or did you break up with him?
he wanted to break up with me, but he wouldn't officially do it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, we're done. You don't want me. I don't want to
Okay.
waste your time.
So you're being emotionally erratic, and then why'd you break up with your guy, or why'd he break up with you?
He was too emotionally feminine, and then he sent out one of our sex tapes to one of his fucking whores in Snap.
What?
For
And then
free.
you broke up with him, or he broke up with you?
I left him.
Okay.
Like,
Interesting. And then who else raised their hand here? Someone else that had a guy that got away. Go ahead. Yeah. Why do you remember him?
I
to this
wasn't
day?
gonna say got away. I was gonna say more. So when I see those characteristics come up in like a new potential person, it makes me think of, oh my God, it's reminding me of this person. Because,
What are those characteristics that make you think of him?
Consistently wanting to be like just I don't know how to explain this. Just like always searching for like a new person, I guess.
Searching for
Like
a new
open
sexual partner?
relationship, yes, like open relationship, always looking for someone new. Like it's just too much.
So is that? I mean, if you remember, it seems like it's kind of positive, but you're framing it as if it's negative. I'm confused.
No,
We're gonna
just
say
saying,
bruh.
it's the characteristics. Like I don't know what else.
Yeah, but there's a guy that you think about to this day.
You didn't say in a positive or negative way. You just said think
Okay,
about.
so
like,
you're thinking about it from a negative. Okay.
Yeah,
all right,
think
that's
about
your-
it, like,
okay, interesting. All right. Yeah, stays toxic, boys. I guess they'll remember you when you're toxic. Black Panther, $20. Ladies, what do you think a man looking for marriage prefers? A woman that lives with her parents under their guidance, or a woman that is independent, lives by herself, and does her own thing? And why? This is a good question. It's actually a really good question. So I'll start with the hand. With raise of hands first.
I have a two-parter.
Okay, so how many of you think a guy's gonna prefer when he's looking for marriage, of course, not just to have sex, when he's looking for marriage, does a guy prefer a girl that lives with her parents under their guidance, or a girl that's independent and has her own place? So Raise your hands if you think it's A, girl that lives with her parents is more attractive for marriage. Raise your hands. Okay.
It depends on the culture.
Yeah, it depends on if you
In
know.
general with men. So
I don't think they give a shit, dude.
Okay.
Like it only cares to us
ladies,
if
please
he
just
lives
follow the
with his
instructions.
mom.
Please just follow the instructions. This is raise your hands and you'll get a chance to explain here in a second. I just kind of want to get a barometer of the room. So raise your hands if you think if it's A, living with their parents. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then the rest of you, I'm assuming, think it's the other way. Independent. Raise your hand just for the independent, just so I can see it visually. Okay, so it's almost 50-50. Okay, so we'll start right here and tell us why you decided. I think you picked independent, right? Go ahead.
I said parents.
Oh, parents,
Because
sorry.
if I guess if a man's looking for marriage, he would see that this person has guidance and they're not just out in the streets doing whatever. Or like sometimes the woman's out fending for themselves, they might get a little masculine.
Okay.
So
All right. What about you?
Like me, I'm very independent, but I think guys, you know, would prefer a woman. I mean, also, I wouldn't have to work that hard if I was living with family still. Sorry,
So you
could
think
hear me?
it's men prefer parents?
Yeah.
Girl or parents?
Yeah.
And why do you say so?
Well, when you're independent, you know, you might do a few things to make money. You're always on the go. You know, they don't know where you're at, like who you're with, where you're
When you say
making
do
money.
things to make money, what do you mean specifically by that?
Hit the strip club.
Yeah, if we're honest.
Okay. All right. Cool. What about you?
Yeah, I think guys would find it more attractive if you have.
Oh, no. Sorry. I was asking for her and then you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. You.
So I say independent.
Independent. Okay. Why do you think that?
Only because not every girl has the opportunity to stay with their parents. Like there's like 5 of them in the house. You know, like the parents have to focus on the younger ones. Now it's just like, okay, like I took care of you. I showed you the steps on how to take care of a family, how to, you know, like hold yourself into society, not necessarily like, you know, go out there and like own everything.
So you think men would prefer, when it comes to marriage, a girl that's independent?
Yes, because at least he knows that this woman was ready to be out there to handle everything at the moment. Like, you know, she's not dependent on someone in case something were to happen, and he needs to make sure that, like, you know, his wife who's at home could hold it down while he's going somewhere to handle something that's maybe like last minute thing. And it's
Okay.
just like, okay, so you got this, and it's like, I got you. Like, go ahead, go handle what you need to handle, instead of like, you know, making sure she's accustomed to another environment because she was with her parents the entire time. Now she has to learn how to be with like a whole different human being, like getting to, you know.
All right. What about you?
I think a guy would find it more attractive if a girl was living with her parents. I think when a girl is living with her parents, instead of, you know, being independent, it has a sort of innocence. And I know men love innocence, because when you're under your parents, you're still under that authority, that guidance. You're not out, you know, having the experience and stuff. If you're independent, you might have to experience some hard stuff. And, you know, as a wife, men want women who can nurture. And if you kind of have bad experiences and trauma and stuff, you're going to kind of have that roughness sense kind of that man's supposed to have. So when the man comes home, he wants the woman to take care of him, nurture him back. That's just one of the main points I see.
Okay. Cool. What about you?
I think independent for sure, because if you have experience in your life, you became a human. You have your past and you grow like this. If you don't have anything, you're just little girl, and I don't think it will be interesting.
Do you value experience in your partners?
Hmm?
Do you want men that you date or deal with to have experience in life?
Yes.
Do you
of
think
course.
men want experience in their women?
Yes. It doesn't mean sex experience. Just experience where you can talk and you feel equal.
Do you think men and women are equal?
Yes.
Really?
No, of course not in everything, but
especially in Russia.
but I think it's more interesting because for me it's more attractive like this.
Okay, but the question is, what do you think men find attractive when it comes to marriage? A girl that's independent or a girl that...
Independent.
So you still think it's independent?
Yes.
So do you think that men are attracted to the same things that women are attracted to?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. What about you?
So I said that with parents, but now I changed my opinion. I think independent because just like an independent woman, it's like so attractive, like super like bossy, like she can do whatever she wants, she can handle her own things, like it's just it looks better for me, if I
Do
see
you
a
think
girl.
men like bossy women?
Well, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I found guys that they love that.
Are those men that you find desirable?
Yeah.
Where are they now?
In their house. I don't know.
Are they men?
I don't know. But I'm telling you, like I feel like looking like bossy, that looks so attractive. Like for men. I just feel that.
I couldn't tell with all the single boss babes out there, but hey, beats
Okay,
me.
so you think that independence is more attractive because men like boss babes?
Bossy, and they don't want like a childish girl that's always like asking her parents, "Oh, mom, this and that. Like, can I have some money or I don't know something." A girl that handles her own things, like is super good. It's beautiful.
Okay.
In every sense.
So if a man had two options, let's say he has a girl that's 21 that lives at home with her parents, right? And she doesn't work, versus a girl that's independent, has a job, lives by herself, that's 21, that might be a boss, as you say. You think he's gonna go for the girl that's a boss that's 21 versus the girl that's at home with her parents
Yeah, because
for a
that
serious
means,
relationship?
well, that means that at her young age, she can still handle it. So that means she has like potential. She has ambition.
You
She
think
knows
men
what
care
she
about
wants.
ambition?
She knows what she wants.
Do you think men care about that though?
I've met some that they do.
Do you think a majority of men actually care about a woman's career and ambition?
They care about their body mostly, but they also care about their ambitions. They
Really?
do.
The guys that care
I mean,
about
they gotta have
ambition-
like a vision. They gotta have a plan.
I bet you that they're broke, right?
No,
Come
of
on.
course not. They want to like grow together,
All right.
like as a team. You know what I
Interesting.
mean?
All right. What about you? What you also voted, I think, for independent, right?
I did, but I'm stuck in between.
Okay. If you had to pick one, what you think the majority of men would prefer? Remember, this is males for marriage and taking a woman seriously.
Right. So I would think independent
Why?
because I'm actually like, if it was me, I would do everything what it takes to make that man happy, and I know I got it in me. That
What do you
means
think- what do you-
cooking, cleaning,
Okay.
doing whatever for him to satisfy him.
But if you're independent and you make your own money and you have your
I
own
make
job,
my own money and I take care of my man also.
is it really? I mean, let's be honest here. Are you going to be able to do it to the best of your ability when you have to work a job and you also have to deal
Oh
with the
yes,
home?
I have before.
But are most women capable of doing that
Not
realistically
really.
at a high level?
Not many girls are.
Okay.
Not many women.
So you think men are still going to prefer an independent woman?
Yes, they want that. I think so. But not every woman is.
Go, Queen.
All right. And the main reason you say you think it's yes because they want someone. What reasoning do you have that they prefer that independent woman? Why?
Because they think if someone's so independent, why wouldn't they be so independent with them in the relationship and keep it together?
Okay. All right. What about you?
Yeah, independent.
Why?
Like how she was saying about experience, a person that's been at home with their parents, they don't know about life. It doesn't need to be sexually. It's also just like about life, about getting out there. Imagine getting tied down to someone. Basically, like marriage is supposed to be, like that's
Well, let me
it,
ask
right?
you a question then. You said they don't know about life. Do you think a majority of men would prefer to show a girl an experience for the first time or for that woman to have already had that experience prior to meeting him? What do you think is more attractive to men?
Wow. I guess it depends on a man, but if
Men in general.
we're talking like men in general, then I guess most of them would like to show a girl a first time
So why would you use that as your argument?
about
You just
about
said you
experiencing
quite
with
literally
life.
just said that experience, like men value experience. But then I asked you, would a man prefer to give that girl the experience for the first time with him, or her already have it? And you said it yourself. The man would prefer to give that girl that first experience.
Yeah, I guess I'm answering the question with a perspective of not, I guess, men in general
Yeah,
see it
and the
that
question
way.
is
I'm
framed
trying
from
to.
the male perspective. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. Well, I guess.
Got him!
Can I ask?
Well, we'll let her finish her thing. Please continue on.
Yeah. I still think independent, man. I still think independent.
Even though you just contradicted yourself.
I'm contradicting myself. About what? About the experience?
Bruh.
Okay, so you still think independent? Cool. And it's because the woman has more life experiences, correct?
Bruh.
As you said before.
Yeah. Oh wait, because of in the male perspective, I feel like they would want a girl that's staying home with their parents. I keep answering the question from my perspective.
And you want to be an actor?
So you're changing your mind now. It's not independent. It's the girl that was with her parents.
Yeah.
Bro.
Bumblecard.
All right.
Hopefully you can remember your lines when you gotta ask.
Okay. All
Just saying.
right. So
Okay.
now it's the parents. Okay. What about you? What do you think is more attractive? Independent girl that has her own spot, or the girl that's with her parents for marriage to a man?
I don't think guys give a fuck. I think it's if you're hot, you treat them good, you make them a sandwich, you suck their balls. Like it doesn't matter why. It's different. Like we're gonna worry if a guy lives at home because we want to look at a provider.
Yeah.
Guys don't give a fuck. Who cares? Are they living at home because they're taking care of their parents? Is it necessity? Is it financial? Is it a culture thing? There's a fucking
But I'm saying
10-part question.
But I'm saying given the option, right? For
I'm a Virgo like that.
Okay. Given the option where you have two scenarios, you have the same girl in two different scenarios. In one situation, she's independent with her own job. In another situation, she's with her parents. What do you think a man would prefer?
So I think it just depends on the male and how his self-esteem is. Because if a guy has a weak self-esteem, he's going to want someone that's less than him. And if he's a strong man, he's going to want someone that's a smart, successful woman. And if you're in a relationship, you both should just try to do what you can.
So you think a man lacks self-esteem if he wants a girl that's less than him in your regards?
Well, you're asking me to like generalize like 3 billion people, like a man, like it's a case by case basis. Who gives a fuck if you live at home with your mom? Like, do you treat him good? Are you like a good person? Are you
But
honest?
I'm asking you, like, do men?
I don't know.
Do you think they would prefer the girl that's at home or the girl that's
It just
independent?
depends on the guy and it depends on the girl. Like, it's not.
Men-
What
if
do
you
you
had to choose
think?
one of them,
Yeah, men in general.
Just
'cause
choose one.
Men are very similar.
Well, it depends on the age. Because if it's an 18-year-old dude, like I don't think it's really something that they think about. If it's a 30-year-old man, he's probably going.
Well,
think
it's
about
marriage, so you would assume he's older, right? Let's presume he's in his 30s or 40s. It's marriage. It's something fairly more serious.
Long term.
So it's more long term, and he's picking a bride, and he has two options: same girl, one situation with parents, one situation independent. Which do you think you'd prefer for marriage purposes?
I mean, I don't know. If the guy has a low self-esteem, he's going to want someone that can't take care of themselves. Hey, it's a fucking complex question, all right? I'm answering it. If he has a low self-esteem,
We understand. We're just making it easy for you. A or B.
Man, okay.
If you had to choose, just choose one.
Okay. I'm gonna say.
Drum roll.
And I disagree with. I mean, while you think of that, I
Like,
would
who gives a
disagree with
fuck?
the sentiment that guys are low self-esteem if they want a girl that's less than them, because that doesn't make sense.
It's a generic question.
Well, I mean, do women in general want men that are taller than them?
How am I supposed to know?
I mean, I'm asking you a general question. Do women in general want men that are taller than them?
Yeah.
So
Yes or no?
I actually have a quick story about that.
Okay. Look, please answer the question.
So yes or no, or B or A.
Do men and women do women prefer men that are taller than them in general?
I used to until I realized
Not
that
you,
I care
not
about
you,
personality.
Women in general. Women in general. Do women in general prefer men that are taller than them? Yes or no?
Yes.
Do women in general prefer men that make more money than them?
Are you gonna look me in the eye when you talk to me?
You're frustrating.
I just want you to
look, pay attention-
connect with me.
No, it's not about connecting. It's about you're not paying attention to the question asked. So I'm asking you: do women in general want a man that makes more money than them? Yes or no?
Yes, because they want providers.
Okay. Do women in general want a man that's stronger than them?
Stronger?
Yes.
Yes.
Physically. Do women want a man that has more experience and more confidence and more ambition than themselves? Yes or no?
Yes.
So can I make the argument that women have low self-esteem because they want a guy that's better than them in every regard?
Well, it's just like
Hold on. I sound stupid saying that, don't I?
Huh?
I sound stupid by saying a woman has low self-esteem for wanting these
Well,
things
it's
out of a
different
guy.
because you want the man to be a provider. Like it goes back to our basics.
Well, see, you're missing what I did here. I don't know if you saw what I did. I basically flipped it on you. You try to say that men, right, have low self-esteem for wanting a girl that's less than them. But my argument is that women want men that are more than them. But we don't sit around and say women have low self-esteem for wanting a man that's better than them. But women go ahead and say men have low self-esteem for wanting a woman less than them.
It's a game that's fucked up. It doesn't have any rhyme or rhythm to it.
That doesn't mean it's low self-esteem. It's biology. Women want men that are superior to them. And men are okay with dating women that are inferior to them. That's just how it goes. That's biology.
Yeah.
Women don't look for their equal.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
So
Because
you
like
can't say it's low self-esteem. It's biology.
well, I mean, there's some dudes they don't want to see their girlfriend or wife have a successful career or a personal life, you know, because they're insecure about it. I know that personally. I know people personally. So
I wouldn't argue that it's insecure. It's more along the lines of it doesn't really benefit men to be with a woman that's successful. It's problematic in general.
I mean, I guess if the dude doesn't want to work, it'd benefit to date someone that's successful.
But most women don't want that.
Well, no one wants to date someone that's not going to put in their fair share of effort.
Men are 100% okay dating a girl that doesn't work or doesn't put in a fair share.
Not my man.
No,
You do realize
he has
that
a huge problem with me not working.
Okay, that's fine. That's your guy. But men in general typically don't mind if they pay the lion's share of the bills for women.
If they
Men have been
they're able
providers since the
to.
beginning of time, and they're designed to do it. Women aren't, however. That's why a woman's career is irrelevant to most men.
So
Yes.
you take care of your man?
We both put in our fair share of effort.
Half and half?
Well, I mean, yeah, some days I'm 80, he's 20, some days I'm 60, he's 40. Like, you know, every
Who
day
pays the
our
majority
effort.
of the bills?
You pay the bills, huh? Don't
he
cap.
pays the necessities.
There you go. So he pays all the
He's in a
significant bills.
position to where he's able to do that more than me. So
So does that make you insecure for being or low self-esteem for being with a guy that takes care of you?
well, I mean, like my time's gonna come and I'm gonna make more money than him and I'm gonna take care of him.
Missed the point that I
Oh,
just
I'm
made.
sorry. Like, fuck, man. I'm 2 days of hanging with these girls. I couldn't sleep for 2 days.
Okay.
That was my fault. Sorry.
All right. Fantastic. And then what about you? What do you think is more? Wait. Did you give your answer independent or non-dependent?
Okay. Independent. I'll go with the flow, like jury duty, like when you just want to get out of jury duty, and you just want to just agree.
Yeah, independent.
Well, you just said independent.
Yeah, that's what we're all saying. We all
so
said
you're agreeing with
independent.
everybody else.
Mhm.
Okay. And on what grounds do you say independent is more attractive?
I mean, no one wants to date someone that they have to take care of.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What about you?
I say parents because she's got, like, she knows rules. She knows how to maintain a household. She is not out by herself, independent, getting herself into shit, meeting all these other people. She's at home, basically already being a wife, learning how to do so. So I say
Okay.
parents.
So I mean, I'm surprised by these answers. I think I've always said it, but this gets proven more and more. I do the show. Like, women really don't know what men want. I mean, ladies, I'm amazed that half y'all said independent. Most guys, if it's marriage and courtship and a serious relationship, a guy is gonna 100% prefer a girl that comes from their parents.
And then some of these girls have boyfriends, and I'm like, bro, like, how are you making this work?
Like, that's not even a question.
Bruh.
Like, the thing is that the reason why men prefer a girl that comes from their parents is they're less likely to do hoe shit, and they're more comfortable with male authority. If a girl lives under her father, well, he can be rest assured to some degree that she respects men, right? Because she has a father involved in her situation. But if she's independent, running around doing her own thing, the probability of her getting into certain things or having certain undesirable experiences to men go up. You know, that's why do you think they say she belongs to the streets? Well, if she's independent, she's out in the streets a lot of the time. She belongs to the streets. So guys just don't find that attractive.
And she has nobody to hold her accountable.
That too.
She could hold herself accountable.
That's highly unlikely. but-
May I chime
I mean,
in
I would
just a
argue
little?
most women are allergic to the word accountability.
Yeah.
As demonstrated a little bit a second ago here.
Yeah.
But somebody had something?
Me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, again, with the independent, a man wants, you're saying like a woman that's in the house, all that good stuff, blah, 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 right? She's home. She's comfortable. She's with her father. Yeah, her father's is there as an authority figure for her, but she's not caring for her father like her mother's doing. She's not like, grabbing all his laundry and cleaning it for him. She's still home. Her mom's probably teaching her how to do that for her own clothes. But if she's like, oh, I don't feel like doing it today, her parents will do it for her because she's still home, right? So if at least you know that this woman is, the thing is, obviously, you still have to go to her house and like see what kind of person she is outside her parents. Because it can't always be inside her. I understand men do want, an innocent female, all that good stuff. A girl could be at home. Once her parents knock on those pillows, she's out in the streets. How would they know? How would you know? All she says is, I live home with my parents. I don't do anything. No, it's not even about landing it. No, it's not about landing. You know what I'm saying.
Make your point.
You know, my point is like, don't you want a woman who knows how to handle everything outside of her parents?
It is
This is
more
interesting.
likely because her going out under her parents' authority means she has to come out at a certain time, and if she doesn't, where were you, honey? Why weren't you home? Which is if she's independent, it's like, oh well, I could whenever I come home, I could just feel like,
all right, you know what? Because it's very difficult for you guys to understand this concept. So let me go into a dream world real fast, okay? So, is there a problem?
Just because we don't answer it the way you want to doesn't mean we don't understand the question.
I mean, you've not understood a couple of questions. You've had to have us reframe it.
Well,
a couple
I mean,
times.
some things aren't just yes or no.
That's why I told you guys to watch the podcast.
Well, here's the thing. I'm
to,
telling you that men overwhelmingly will prefer a girl that comes from their parents.
And that's what I said.
No, you said independent.
I was the one out of all the 10 of us that raised my hand for guys that that.
And then when I came to you and I asked, you said independent, and you said it's because men don't want to sit there and provide for someone that can't do anything. That's quite literally what you said.
Well,
You forgot?
yeah, after about
You forgot already?
5-10 minutes of you arguing with me.
who's arguing?
But I was making an argument
I
against
said
independent.
guys don't care. And you're like, oh, really? Guys don't give a shit. Because do they really? Do you? Like, answer me. Do you? What's your opinion on a girl that lives with their parents or
Look, when
doesn't?
it comes to marriage, men definitely care. If they're going to give a girl a last name, they do care.
But if they live at home, that doesn't mean that they're irresponsible and that's independent.
We're not saying that. We're saying more than likely.
Men
if
care
she's at
about who
home-
they marry. They definitely do.
Yes, but what does that have to do with if you live with your family until you get married? That's pretty
because
common.
a woman that comes from her parents is
Says
going to
a
be
lot
more
about
attractive.
you.
Yeah, it's going to be more attractive to the man than independent.
Yeah.
So anyway, going back to what I was saying, because I'm trying to make a point here with her. So here's the scenario, ladies, right? Okay. We're going to go into a dream scenario here. Let's say you're walking down the street, and in one scenario, you see a very strong built man wearing a shirt that says independent, and he's walking with a bunch of grocery bags, and he's doing well. He's walking around and it doesn't look like he really needs help. Are you going to stop him and say, hey, let me help you carry the groceries?
No.
No, right? Okay.
Because he's already an independent.
Fantastic. Now, let's say in the other scenario, you see an old lady walking down the street and she's struggling. The bags are dropping, they're ripping, stuff's falling all over the place. She clearly can't hold all the bags. What are you going to do?
You're going to help her.
You're going to help her. Okay. It's fantastic. I love that y'all said that. Men operate the same way with women. When a woman runs around and says, I'm independent, what that basically says is, I'm independent of who? Men. Men don't run around when they're self-sufficient and say, I'm independent. That's asinine because men have to provide. But when girls provide, they go ahead and say they're independent. So if you're independent, well, you don't really need me. So I'm going to go ahead and get with a girl that needs
doesn't-
me.
yeah,
number
that
one.
needs me.
And then number two, right, on top of that, is going to bend to my frame and follow me. And I'm going to give her those first experiences versus dealing with a girl that's independent that tends to be more masculine. That is why men prefer a girl that comes from from her two parents versus an independent woman. Because when women are independent, they love to shout into the clouds that I'm independent and constantly remind you of that shit. Men don't do that. If we live by ourselves, you never heard me say, I'm independent. That's stupid. But women run around and say they're independent. And then you got to ask yourself, independent of who exactly? Of men.
But marriage is not about needing someone. Marriage is about like a good addition. It's not like I need someone, It's like you came into my life. I did not need you, but you are a good addition. Like, you know what I mean? It's not
Really?
like I don't need you. Tomorrow you're
So,
not here
hold
and
on.
I'm gonna be okay.
Really? You're saying that? Explain to me why women overwhelmingly, when they get married, prefer a man that makes 56% more money than they do, regardless of how much they make.
It depends on the girl though.
Most women on average, when polled, prefer a man that makes about 50% more money than they do. So that means if you meet a girl that makes $100,000, she wants a guy that makes $150,000.
Minimum.
Yeah. But it's not like I need you. It's like you look good with me, you know? You know what I
The
mean?
point I'm trying to make here is that the man has to be sufficient. The girl doesn't have to be.
Mm,
That's my point here.
No.
Because you're saying
I
you
don't
don't
think
need
so.
the guy to do something, but the reality is you still want it, especially when it comes to marriage.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but I don't need it. You know,
Okay, well, I don't
that's
need
the mentality.
Okay, by your argument, I don't need an independent woman. I prefer a girl that comes from her parents. See, the thing is, I'm telling you what men want. You guys are saying, well, it shouldn't be that way.
Where
I
were
don't
you
agree.
born?
No.
I
I never
get
said
it.
it shouldn't be that way, but your question wasn't that she's claiming she's independent. You're saying that she's independent because she has her own home and she doesn't live at home.
Yeah.
Which is, what if it's, even though you're generalizing, which I understand, generally, he will still want the woman who lives at home. However, because she lives alone and can do all those things, does not mean she's not willing to bend the rules for you. Like the moment you come in and you're just like, oh, so, this is, anyways, it's just.
No, I get what you're saying, but it's way harder, and she has to really like you. If not, it's just like, okay, another one of these niggas.
That's not true, especially in today's world, 2023. Literally, we all know this. It doesn't matter where you live, in the hood, in the nice neighborhood. Well, maybe not like rich neighborhoods, sorry, where people like billions. But nowadays, there's not a lot of high value men that you speak of, right? And we still need to live. It's still a 2-income household.
Yeah. I mean, obviously,
that's the general.
I'm not
that we
knocking
should
you
be
for
talking
working,
about.
but what I am saying is that if given the choice, men would prefer a girl that comes from her parents versus being independent. That's just the truth. Like, men want women that aren't tainted. Men want innocence. Why do you think virgins are so valued to men? Why do you think men prefer younger women? They look
Because
for all these vitality signs that a woman is younger and more
because
fertile.
they're so innocent. They never experienced anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You could
what men
definitely
prefer.
live at home with your parents and be a hoe. Like,
right?
Yeah.
Like,
That is true.
That's true.
That is true. However, the odds are in your favor just because you have that authority
It's
figure.
less likely.
And you might get shamed for doing that.
It's less likely. So, like, if a girl lives at home with her parents, right, there's a lower likelihood that she's
Most
going to be
likely not
promiscuous.
to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
There's
Is it
some parents
possible?
that don't
Yes.
care.
Yes, it is very possible. Like sneak out through the night.
Yeah, but again, like I said before, more than likely, the girl that's independent doesn't have to sneak out. So she's going to be more likely to do
She's gonna be all over
shit.
the place.
You know what happens when a girl lives by herself, bro? Guys come in and out.
Yeah.
Literally.
Guys,
she's by
come
herself.
in and out. Get it?
It's like the restaurant.
somebody-
There's
you were
some
trying to say something?
open-minded parents.
I cannot see the connection with independent and family. You live with family, because if I will live with my family, I will be very far away from here, and it will be like I don't want to live like this. I want to progress. I want to see the world. I want to explore. But with relationship, I'm not independent. I want to my man taking care of me.
But remember, your situation is not generally all women. We're just saying most women, if you had a choice to live at home or by yourself, what would a man want from that? Living with their parents.
Okay, a girl go to university. She live without parents, and she also have her experience. It doesn't mean that she live with parents, or the parents divorced and they not live together. Have many situation, and it's this question is so super strange, I think.
Because men don't care about. See, the thing is that you're looking at it from a female lens. Because I remember asking you, and you said what men are attracted to is the same as what women are attracted to. We're not attracted to the same things. You value experience, strength. I mean, you were with the Navy SEAL, right? What made him attractive? He obviously was able to train at a high level, elite military, have combat experience. He's dangerous, can kill people, right? He obviously has some leadership traits, has a clearance, etc. These are things that women value. You think men would want a girl that's in the military that can do these things?
No.
Okay, so clearly we're not attracted to the same things.
Yes.
A man's experiences make him stronger. A woman's experience a lot of times hurt her and causes trauma sometimes.
But I not live with my parents, but I'm not independent. Like, what's the connect with my parents? I left already. They divorced and like.
I'm just telling you what men find more attractive. Men value innocence. Men value youth. Men value women that aren't promiscuous, and women that have less experience tend to have more of that. What I just stated.
Maybe I just my English not that good that I don't understand this question, but I see that you live in with parents and you independent, like, and I didn't understand like what.
Because independent women do independent women things, which is a lot of the times act like hoes. If we're going to be 1,000%,
it doesn't have to live with your
they
parents.
go to clubs, they get drink, they go out late at night, they're involved in certain situations that bring men around. Huh?
If you don't have a parents.
Yeah,
like,
if you don't have parents, you're going to be more likely to do these things. But when you live with your parents, it's going to be harder because it's going to mitigate the risk. You had something you were trying to say? Somebody had something
There's
over here.
parents that don't mind. They're open-minded.
Yeah, but the likelihood comes down
Right.
if she lives with her parents. I'm not saying it's foolproof. I'm just saying it lowers the risk. You were saying, try to say something?
Yeah,
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, like, I think this is a good example. Like, I live with my parents, and if I want to soon, I could move out. But I already have, like, it's not like living with your parents, you're this little nun and you're that you won't experience anything. But like the experience that we have, it's better because we're guided by our parents. Our parents are helping us keep that innocence. Like, for example, the job I have good experiences where I'll go to business associations and sit with mayors and chief of police and have conversations with them. My parents are, they're allowing me to come here and be on this podcast. My mom's in a hotel down there, for my safety, making sure I'm not going to do anything
Let me
bad.
ask
Yeah,
a
go
question real
ahead.
fast. How many of you come from two-parent households? Do you have a two-parent household? Two-parent household?
Oh no,
Two-parent
I
household?
don't. Not
No?
anymore.
No. Okay. Question. When did you start dancing?
26.
You were 26. Did you live with your parents at that time?
No.
No.
Had you lived with your parents, do you think your father and your mother would have allowed you to strip?
I don't think they care. Like, it was 2008. The economy was going to shit. Shit was getting real.
Realistically speaking, in 2008, when you were 26 and you lived under your parents' household, do you think you would have been able to go to them and say, I want to start stripping, and them allow you to stay there?
Well, I'm an adult.
Do you think they would have allowed it?
They know I strip.
No, they know now.
No,
But
no, now.
If you had lived under their household, do you think they would
As
have
long as
allowed
I
it?
paid my rent on the 1st of every month.
See, she's avoiding the question.
No, hey, my family's different. Like, they don't
Do you
care
think
if
your
I
father
dance.
would
They
have been
care
okay
if
with
I'm
you? Do you think your
respectful.
father would have not cared if you said, I want to strip, Dad?
I think they care if I'm a good person.
Nah.
Okay.
No.
Dude,
What about
whatever.
you?
You just like
Yeah,
you
Neil.
can't hear other people's answers. Like, you have to open your
Because
mind.
you're avoiding it. It's
Yeah,
very
you
clear
are.
that you're
But
avoiding it.
because I'm not answering it the way you want me to answer
It's not
it. That's
about
my
that. It's not about
opinion.
that.
That's my truth.
It's
Like,
common sense. Most
I don't know the
parents
answer.
would
like-
not be okay with their daughter going out and being a stripper. So you going out and moving out and being on your own facilitated you to get into a profession that most men will not find desirable. I'm not here to attack you. I'm just telling you the facts. Most men would not want to take a woman seriously that's involved in that world. Had you lived with your parents, it would have been more difficult for you to go into that profession. But since you were single on your own, you're able to go into it without anyone in your way. That's my point. When a woman lives with her parents, there's certain things that the parents stop them from doing that will preserve the woman's value. That's why men like women that come from their parents.
Yeah.
Let's keep it 1,000. Like, perfect. Seriously, like, if you guys live with you said you're a dancer as well. You're a dancer. Do you think your parents would have
My
seriously
parents
let you?
don't care.
Do you have a father?
Well, I didn't tell my parents like right off the
Your dad knows
bat.
you strip and he doesn't care?
Of course.
When you
like,
broke the conversation to him the first time, he didn't say a word?
my parents know what I do for work, and as long as they don't pay for my bills, they gotta be okay with it.
Okay.
They're like, okay, go
Do you live
ahead.
with your parents now?
I know it's temporary. Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay. So when you first went to your dad, you told him, I want to start dancing and get on OnlyFans. He was okay with that?
I didn't tell him I want to start dancing. I told him after I started.
Okay. What was his response?
It was okay. Somehow I saw it coming because you're very desperate, girl.
She belongs to the streets.
Maybe
He wasn't happy about it, though. I already know off your response, he wasn't happy
he
about
don't care. I'm saying like he
doesn't care
really
now,
did not.
'cause you're not gonna do it.
No,
Stop.
he really didn't because he saw it coming. Since
Yeah.
I was little, I was always like that.
But that also says a lot that you said that you told him after the fact that you started.
Thank you.
Because I didn't know if it was
on
gonna
point.
go good. What if I started and I didn't make no money? So why would I tell him just to?
But
so
the fact that you didn't tell him already lets us know that
it's
you,
not
that
like
you
I
knew he
hid
wouldn't
it
be
from
happy
him.
about it.
I didn't tell him just because I didn't have time, not because I didn't
We
want
have
him to
time.
know.
If your dad said you can't go somewhere to take the car, but you told him after you went somewhere and took the car, you already did it, so it's just like might as well tell him.
But I
right?
wasn't hiding it from him. I was just trying to make some money first
did hide it
and,
from
and
him.
like be proud of it.
I'm pretty
Look, I'm
sure-
doing this and I'm making
I'm-
this and this and that. You know
I'm
what
pretty
I
sure
mean?
if your dad knew exactly what it was you were doing, like details, he'd be like, nah, hell no.
My
What about
dad
you?
don't care.
Do you
trust
think
me.
you're you would have been able to do OnlyFans and dance when you lived under your parents' household?
I would actually hide it at first.
Okay, so you would have not been able to do it openly.
Yeah, because I just would know that was the wrong thing to do, and I just didn't want to tell him.
Okay, what about you? Would have you been able to do it under their household?
I did. My dad didn't like it, but he was like, all the dance recitals paid off, I guess.
So ladies, and this is, and I don't mean to make you an example out of you guys, but what I'm trying to say is that parents a lot of the times protect their daughters from doing undesirable things that will hurt their ability to find a man in the future. Stripping, pornography, OnlyFans, all this stuff hurt your chances of finding a suitable husband. You know what I mean? So that's why it's so good to be with parents and why men value that, because your parents are the first line of defense of you tarnishing your ability to find a man. No guy wants to walk down an aisle, right, and marry a woman that he knows was involved in, pornography, OnlyFans, being a stripper. Like, no guy wants that, man.
They'll smash you, but never take you serious.
Yeah, they might have sex with you. I mean, I don't want to be like an asshole, but have you guys ever asked yourselves why your guys haven't proposed to you?
That's why.
Probably because of lifestyle.
Like, I don't mean to like be an asshole here, but think about it. Your guy's been with you for 7 years, and he's been with you for 7 years. Why haven't they proposed to you?
Because of the
Lots of
lifestyle,
reasons.
the drinking, the OnlyFans, the stripping.
Yeah.
We don't want to combine our financial information. He's been in a bad divorce before. Like, we don't want government involved. I'm gonna have to actually start paying my student loans like more than I'm supposed to, because like he has money and I don't. It's a complex situation. But who cares?
Yeah.
Like he comes home to me every night. Who cares if we're married? I like the
It's
fact that we're
okay.
not married because I know that he's comes home by choice.
No, that's cool. But I'm saying like sometimes you gotta ask yourself a question, like if a guy's been with you for 7 years and hasn't committed, he doesn't have to get married to you.
He's not going to. I'm happy. I'm okay with that. I'm dude. I think when I was in my 20s, I cared. I don't care anymore. I just want someone that I love. They love me, and I'm happy. Who
That's
cares?
fine if you can accept it. But all I'm trying to say is that your own life experiences validate what I'm saying. Men do care about these things, and a woman coming from a household where her parents are there definitely helps. And even by your guys' own admission, if y'all lived under your parents' household, you would not have been able to get into certain professions that would hurt your value. That's why men prefer women that come from their parents.
I agree.
right.
I support you though.
I agree.
Okay, next question.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Okay. Body count is not the only thing that screams 304 to men. If your friends behave like hoes, then you're guilty by association. If you can sleep with a man without becoming attached or don't shame 304 behavior in other women, you're definitely a 304. Okay, 304 means hoe, by the way, ladies. Minor Fresh, thanks for all you do. Has changed my life since me and my girl started watching. She wants a B-Day shout out from the Kings. Happy birthday to you, my friend.
We don't know her name.
Me and my 3-inch Yao Fresh. Why? What?
Oh, this is Jamaican
okay.
patois. He says, "Yo, Fresh, why them hide it for them there, Myron and Angie, Sneak Out and Zena? Me can't respect that."
Bombocat!
All right, Chris, isn't these?
Yeah, from before though.
All right. Hey, F&F gang, greetings from Bahia in Brazil. Do you plan to host an episode with some married couples sprinkled into the After Hours panel? My wife and I would love to see this, and I suspect other couples would too.
We have
Potentially,
before.
We might do it. Sneeko hypocrite, he preaches family creation, and for you guys to not hook up with multiple women yet is running through 304 is not starting a family, and that he's successful.
Oh,
yeah, well, you should have did that chat when he was here. Ladies, what do you feel which is more hurtful to you in a relationship? Your man cheating, or your man not defending you from an attack of another man? Okay, ladies, what hurts more? If your man didn't defend you during an attack, or he went and had sex with another girl? Raise your hands if he had sex with another girl.
Oh.
Hurts you more.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Okay,
I
now how
don't
many of you
understand.
would say it hurts you more if he didn't defend you physically in an altercation? In a fight. Raise your hands more. Higher. Okay. All right. So most of you. Okay. All right. So you guys would prefer him to cheat on you than to not
No, I
protect?
don't
I'm just trying to
understand.
process the question.
Yeah.
It's both bad.
The lesser evil.
Yeah,
The lesser evil.
The lesser evil. What would hurt you more?
I mean,
him
if
cheating
someone's
on you or
beating the
him not-
shit out of me and he didn't do anything about it,
Yeah.
as opposed
Versus
to having
him
sex
going
with
out
someone,
with
worse,
Yeah.
in my
You
opinion.
it's both
not
being
doing what
bender.
you're supposed, like, you know.
I'm
what you
not
guys
a yes
say
or no
you're
type of
supposed-
girl, dude. This is
Like
I'm
if
not
somebody is
put in a
attacking
box.
me, he's not having my back, then I don't got his back, and we ain't
Yeah.
good.
That's true shit.
It's like
Yeah.
you're dating a girl. The
Yeah.
fuck?
So I'll ask the question one more time now that it's clear. What would suck more? Okay, the guy cheating on you and having sex with another girl, or him not defending you during an altercation, a physical altercation? Okay, so which one is worse? Him not defending you in altercation? Raise your hands.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, pretty much everybody except
It's
for you.
equal to
okay.
me.
So the cheating is worse.
It's a game ender to me.
It's a what?
A game ender. It's no like
End game, like
end
it's a wrap.
game. Yes, thank you.
Him not defending you or the cheating?
It's both gonna make it so I leave him.
Okay, but which one is worse of the two?
Dude, I
You
fucking
wanted to become a teacher, right?
no,
I
I
felt bad
don't want to
for your
become a
students.
teacher.
What
I
you
have my
wanted.
degree in teaching. I
Oh,
did it for a
teaching?
day, and I said, "Fuck that shit."
Okay, no, I see why.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna have a miserable, frustrating life.
Well,
this is miserable and frustrating for me. So we'll continue on.
Well,
All
at
right.
least get paid.
Yeah, well, this is talking to a wall almost. Okay, Aaron Martinez, L Myron, L Fresh, L Chris, W Midsize Mo. All right, shout out to you, bro. 304 Task Force goes, my team is formed to cleanse the world. Behave, ladies, we're watching. Okay, Task Force. We got here Haddonfield Games and Collectibles goes, ladies, once you are married, do you expect your husband to pay off your debt, i.e. credit card, student loans, or car loans? Okay. So ladies, when you're married, do you expect your husband to pay off the debts you acquired prior to being with him? Raise your hands if you think he should pay off your debt. 1, who else? 2, anybody else? Okay, only 2 of y'all? Why do you think he should pay off your debt? Go ahead.
He have to pay for all my stuff.
Okay, he has to pay for everything?
Yes.
Okay, what would he get in return for doing that for you?
My love, my smile, and taking care of treat him like.
Do you think that's equal value?
I like it.
Your smile and your love?
For me, it's nice. Yes.
And him paying all your debt, it's the same?
For my stuff, yes.
So for you, it's
my
nice,
money.
but-
It's mine. His money is our.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, she's basically saying how, traditionally it was set up. So
yeah,
Mother Russia.
But she wants to be a modern woman when it suits her too.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know if y'all caught that.
Yeah, facts.
All right, what about you?
So I think maybe he wouldn't have to like pay for all of them like 100%, but he should definitely like help a lot, like paying of the debts. Maybe not like 100%, like, but maybe like 80%.
March, you're independent?
That's a lot.
Yeah, but still, if you're gonna be with me, then might as well. If you're
But I
not
thought you were
helping me,
independent.
I am. But if
You're a
you're not
boss, aren't
help,
you?
but if you
Yeah, queen.
if you don't bring anything to me, like, then why would I want you?
No, you're independent. He's independent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're not like if you're with me, why would I be with you if you don't bring anything? Then might as well just stay by myself because I can get sex from
Okay, so
whoever
he's
I want.
got to stay independent, but you can stay. You could be a codependent then.
Yeah, it's by nature.
You
I
think
think
that's a fair
It's
deal
just-
for him? Now it's
Yeah.
nature. See, yo, you see this shit, bro?
So-
Now it's nature. Now it's biology.
So let me get it straight. For you to be loyal, he has to pay your bills.
He doesn't have to. Like, it's not an obligation, but
He
he
should.
has to like want to. It would be like super good.
Okay, so so you want a guy to come in and pay the bills and take care of the debt and everything else like that. Do you think it's do you qualify for that? Do you think you deserve it?
Of course.
Why?
And it's especially because if I don't have to ask for it, because if I see myself in a situation where I have to ask him to pay my bills, then I don't want you because I don't have to ask for it. You have to like do it if you really want to do it. Like, it has to be in you. Like, oh, I want to help you. I want to pay for this for you.
How much money do you think your guy needs to make to give you the lifestyle that you want per year?
I don't have a specific number.
Come
like
on, man.
it's
Keep it 1,000.
just
He's got to make a certain amount to pay off your debts and give you this lifestyle that you want. How much does he have
I
to
don't
make
have
per
a
year?
lot of debts. Okay, let's start there.
How much do
I
you have to
don't
make per year for you?
Like I said, I don't have a specific number.
How much do you have to
but
make per month?
Definitely like a year, like more than 100,000 more.
More than $100,000 a year?
Definitely.
Okay. Chris, pull up the calculator.
All right.
Okay. This is going to be interesting.
It's math class.
Okay, we'll move. Don't worry. We're gonna play a game here in a second. And then we could go back to the chats, or do you already have it ready to go?
Yep, it's ready to go.
Okay, we already got it. Okay, cool. So this is the husband calculator right here, ladies, and this actually aggregates data from multiple sources. Aggregates it from the U.S. Census Bureau, the National Health Survey Center for Health Statistics. So this is probably the most accurate assessment of men in the United States. So we're gonna go ahead and put your dream guy in. Okay. So you wanted to make $100,000 a year bare minimum, right?
Yeah.
So about what, $9,000 a month, $8,000 a month?
I don't know. I have to divide. I don't know.
Divide?
About $8,000 a month is gonna put $8,000 to $9,000 a month is gonna be put him at
Right,
100,000.
yeah.
That's good for you.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay. So put 100K, Chris. Minimum 100. Okay. And then how old does he got to be?
He gotta be like at least like 6 years older than me.
Okay. So that is gonna be what, 27 to
So I'm 22. So that would be like 28
28
plus. Yeah.
And then what's the
Not
oldest?
too old though.
28 to what?
So like, oh my god, I don't know, like 50.
50? 52?
Yeah.
Okay. Race? Do you care? Can he be Asian, black, Hispanic, white?
Not Asians. I'm sorry.
No Asians. Okay.
No,
So
I
you'll take
don't-
black and Hispanic
Yeah.
and white.
And white. Yeah.
Okay. And then how tall does he have to be for you?
Like
Bare minimum?
my age or taller. I cannot
Height.
stand shorter guys.
You said
like-
your age?
Yeah, I mean my height. Sorry. My height or taller.
And
Yeah.
how tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
So he could be 5'5"?
5'5", yeah. No, but no. Maybe
Okay.
like 6.
Okay, 6. All right.
Yeah.
And then what's the do you care if he rents or owns?
I prefer owns.
Okay, owner occupied. What do you care? Do you care about his education level?
Of course.
Okay, what do you want his education to be?
I mean, I think bachelor's minimum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a bachelor's degree?
I'm on it, yeah.
Okay. Can he be obese or fat?
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Okay.
Sorry, Mo.
All right. And then can he be married?
Sorry, boo.
Can he be married?
Can he be married to me?
Yeah. No. Like have another
To
wife.
someone else?
Yeah.
It depends.
Yes or no for the
On
street
what?
guy.
It depends if he gives me like enough money.
Well, I mean, 100,000
I
for
wouldn't
2
care.
wives.
You know what I mean? Like if he
It's not enough.
exclude marryman. Well, yeah, he could be married. Yeah.
Okay, and
That's okay. I like
$100,000.
girls too, so it's okay.
Okay, so 100,000.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Let's go ahead and see how common this guy is.
It's gonna build him in. Can I see a picture too, or just a?
No, this is just assuming off the numbers that you gave.
Oh.
Let's see here.
Okay.
All right, fantastic. You scored a perfect 5 out of 5 cat bags. The
What's
chance
that
of you finding
for?
this guy.
Cat food?
No way.
Yeah. So
Are
you
those
scored.
treats?
Yeah. So
What's
yeah.
that? Oh
What?
no,
Cat
I'm
food.
sorry. I don't like
Yeah.
cats.
So you are basically destined to be single unless you lower your standards. The guy that you're looking for is less than 1% of the population. Yeah. So now here's the funny part. We haven't even talked into like his looks, his charisma, his charm, any of that. So my question is, who's rare? This guy's clearly rarer than you are.
Yeah, but I know I'll find it.
Go, girl.
But if
How do
you
you know?
find it, how are you going to keep him like to you? How do you get it? How are you going
I'm
to get him
good by
to take you seriously?
myself though, and like right now, I
What?
have a man actually. I got a
For
man,
a
so I'm
month,
not
yes.
looking for nobody.
For a month,
You know what
yes.
I mean?
For a month, yes. But I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is, you want a guy to come in and pay your debts or support you. What the fuck was that?
Oh,
Chris?
sorry for that.
Oh my god.
Right? You want a guy to come in and support you and make this kind of money. I'm saying that there's not enough of these guys to go around. And let's be honest here. You're a stripper and OnlyFans. Do you think he's going to take you seriously?
Yeah, because as long as they know that it's temporary, that they know my age and super young, and I'm doing this because I'm by myself. My parents don't even live in the United States, so I'm doing this. I don't have no siblings, and it's something like it's temporary for me to save up so I can have my own business tomorrow. You know what I mean? So they know my intentions. They know why I do it and like what I do and why I do it. You know what I mean? So they know, oh yeah, it's not for like a lifetime thing. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. Let's say you met a guy and he was broke and fat. And he smoked weed, right? But he
It's
told
a
you.
no. It's a no for me.
Oh, so you don't even want to hear his problems. So
I
wait. So
mean-
hold on. I love that you did that. You didn't give a fuck about his problems. So why should he give a fuck about your problems?
I mean, it depends. Like, he gotta have a vision.
Did you not just see what I did there?
And he gotta look like good. Not too good, but like not too bad.
Do you not just see what happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
What you just told me?
Yeah. What did I just do?
Flip the script.
That a guy would care if I'm a stripper, right? And
I
he
asked
wouldn't
you
like
if I was fat and a loser, but I told you, hey man, sorry, my parents are in Cuba. I can't like yo,
but
it
like a
sucks.
loser and what? Like a loser? What do you
All
mean
right,
by loser?
Bruh. The
'Cause
point
you
I'm
can
trying
be
to-
broke, but if you have a vision-
because I can clearly see here that you're not. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
When I flipped the script and said, yo, my parents are in Cuba, I have all these excuses for why I'm a loser. You didn't give a fuck. You were like, oh no, I'm not taking you seriously. So you're sitting here, you do OnlyFans, right? You're a stripper.
But that doesn't
Hold on,
mean I'm a
stop.
loser.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes, it does. And let me
Of
explain what
course
I mean by
not.
that. When a woman is involved in sex work, men look at her like a dude that smokes pot and is fat and a loser. Just like
No,
I'm
I
not a
don't think so.
qualifiable candidate for you to take me seriously, a girl that does sex work is not a qualifiable candidate
Mhm.
for the guy to take her seriously. Notice how when I wanted to give you my problems, you didn't give a fuck. So why should a guy give a fuck about your problems?
No, it's not that. Like, I'm just being smart. I'm just taking advantage of my of
I'm
that
being
I'm
smart too.
young.
My
I
parents
have-
will pay my bills. I'm being smart too. I'm saving money.
No. You gotta have like a vision. Like if you explain to me why you do the things you do, and I understand why.
I got a
and-
trust fund,
Yeah.
so I can smoke pot and be fat.
He tried explaining it to you. You said no.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
So why do you expect a man to care about your problems?
I don't expect that. If you do, it's okay. But I understand myself. I don't need nobody else to understand myself.
Go, Queen.
You know, I understand myself, and if you don't, then leave. You know.
I feel
It's that easy. I know why I do the things I do, and I think I'm being smart because I have no kids. I don't have no I don't have to be a role model to nobody. I'm
With all
staying
due
by
respect,
myself.
I don't think you're very smart, but it's fine. We'll
I
continue
think
on.
I am actually. Yeah, I'm super smart.
No, you're not.
Probably more than you.
Okay, wishful thinking. Okay, all right. We'll continue on here.
Some more chats here.
Okay, Haddonfield Games and Collectibles, ladies. Once
Yeah.
you are married, wait. Oh no, I read that one. Zihi Altunk goes. Just wanted to show my support. Currently 18, working in construction and focusing on building my competence, taking the long route up. Grateful to have discovered you guys at a young age. Myron, your book is a gem. Appreciate that. Yo, Myron, I'm liking the results of your hair, bro. I'm trying to get the same thing for myself as well. What treatment are you using? I got a hair transplant, guys. So that's what I ended up doing. They basically implant your real hair follicles into the areas that were thin. And then Martin, what's up, Fresh and Fit? Been putting all my coworkers onto your show and they are loving it. Also, girl next to Fresh with the glasses is a cutie. Peep the Avi, what you think? Oh, she has a guy, but okay.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
good. I
would you
appreciate
smash
it.
if you were single?
No.
Damn.
All right. Moises Ramos goes, all the way from Luxembourg. I have a question for the ladies. If you guys know right now for sure that God is real, would you go to heaven or hell based on your body count? Remember, not virgin before marriage is haram.
No.
No one here on the panel is a virgin, right?
No.
Okay, so yeah, bro, they're all going to hell.
Nope.
They're all haram here, bro.
God believes in forgiveness.
Yes, he does forgive and forget.
Amen.
Okay.
It forgives me everything.
Why don't we want to commit to 304s or hoes in this case? Because you can't make public property into a residential address.
Facts. Facts.
Fair enough.
Jose Cauldron.
Anyone have anything to say back to that?
It's a 304 hoe because it's like the old school cell phone
Yes.
days where like
Yeah.
it correlates with
A
the numbers.
calculator.
All right.
Yeah, if you put 304 in a calculator and flip it upside down.
Like boobless.
Yeah.
Or asshole.
What the hell?
That's
Yeah,
what I know
if-
in the
They
calculator.
put it upside down, the same thing.
Okay.
Boobless?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like 8008 7 2.
She's right.
Okay. All right.
Never thing.
Never
I'm
tried
not
it.
familiar, but okay. Jose Calderon, $50. Appreciate that. King K goes, it's crazy how I knew all of the OF girls did OF before they even started talking. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Ladies, question for the girls that do
I want to
OF.
shout out my OnlyFans. Actually, I didn't say it before.
You did say it before.
It's Coco Baby
Look, whoa,
with two
hold on,
O's.
Stop. Your Instagram is below.
We
Stop
got
being
you.
thirsty, man. Relax.
2 O's and 2 Y's.
Yo, yo,
Okay,
yo, look.
Coco Baby.
Yo,
Okay,
stop being thirsty, man.
that's impossible.
That's not funny.
You're like, the fuck?
You said that's impossible. That's funny.
You're being
Yeah.
thirsty right now. Like, relax. Like, it's in the
Always.
description.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, cool.
I didn't put it.
Because you don't manage the YouTube. We put it
No,
in
but
there,
I didn't say anything to them. So
but we already know what it is.
no, there's
in
no
the
way you guys.
description.
We gave
Well, if it's
them.
on the
From Instagram, maybe.
IG, they'll see it.
Yeah,
I
if
don't
you
have
do
it
a
on my IG.
You gotta put it
Okay,
in your
hold
bio.
on. Okay.
I don't promote it on my
How
IG.
did you get contacted about this show?
IG?
Incredible.
But like I don't.
So
have
that
it
means
on
we
my
have your
IG.
Instagram clearly, correct?
But I don't have my only on my IG.
Don't worry.
I
When
don't
you're
promote
done,
it.
Post on
Bro.
your story and people will see it, okay?
This
Okay.
is this is what I mean when I say okay. Girls have the privilege of being stupid and pretty, bro. Holy shit. Incredible.
I'm trying to act right.
Yeah. What was that?
I'm trying to act right.
You ain't talking. You're not contributing shit, Lindsay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, what the fuck?
She's a superstar. Like she shines, but she's not shining.
Damn, Lindsay.
She's
not
been on
about
Jerry
that.
Springer. She's been on Bad Girls Club.
I'm trying to be respectful.
Women finds.
I mean,
No,
here's
we
the
can be
thing.
respectful.
I think
which
she's
is crazy
working on.
too.
I think she's working on
real.
like not making herself look foolish.
Trying.
Yeah, we're trying.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's what you
goodness.
But you gotta contribute. Like you
Yeah,
know,
contribute like.
Yeah. Don't be
it's a
annoying.
fine line.
When
Okay,
it's
we got
my
some more
turn.
chats here.
There's a difference between like contributing
Shots?
stupidity and contributing
Chats.
like thoughtful conversation. It's pretty arguable that some of you have been contributing some ridiculous conversation, which is hilarious, but you know, it is what it is. Kashmir, ladies, what can you gain on an open dating market that would be useful to your future husband? Rest in peace, Chaos. Bro, they don't. No,
Wait, I'm
they're not
confused.
gonna.
Yeah,
they don't
me
understand
too.
that question.
I do.
I think the question is nothing really is what
Like
it
what
is.
would be like really bad if you met somebody off of a dating site? Like just like what would put it in like rest in peace right off the bat?
I don't do dating apps.
What?
Like if you were trying to meet someone off a dating site, like what would really mess it up from like meeting them the first time?
No, what would you gain from being in the dating market to bring to your future husband?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right, I messed it up.
Okay. Well, we're gonna move on. All right. My balls.
Okay. Go ahead, Fresh. You got this.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Who is this person? Anyhow, how is social media impacting dating? We got the dream car. Now all we need is to show you Shorty 2 down from Myron. The Lambo is new, so let's keep it that way. Or Hero will bite you. Also, don't be afraid to grab Fresh's butt. Yo. Nah, I'm not reading that, bro.
All right, we'll move on. Fresh the balls. Always make it Fresh feel uncomfortable. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Spicy Guac goes, I'm the middle of going through a divorce. My question is, if your man was paying for everything, would you still go to college? And if so, why, if your man is paying for everything, what is the reason to go if he is paying for you and taking care of you? Well, I don't think most of the girls here only 2 of you are going to college, if I'm not mistaken.
I graduated.
I'm studying real estate now.
I'm going.
I know a lot of girls are.
Is that a degree?
If your guy was taking care of you, would you stop going to college?
Of course
No.
not.
You
Because
keep
I don't
up?
know if he's gonna be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like
All right.
I gotta do it for myself. Not everything's like not forever. I don't
That's
know
an
how to say-
independent
Can I
side.
say something?
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I know
Yeah, sure.
I know some friends that their guys would pay for everything and they don't do shit. Like you
Right.
should
Someone
use
just
the
been lazy.
opportunity to do that.
Okay. You were saying something?
I think I saw in a comment someone compared me to Britney Spears. They said delusional Spears, but if it's Britney Spears, like I'll take that.
I love that bitch.
Who, me?
Britney Spears.
I love Britney Spears.
All right.
Depends.
tough.
I would.
Demon time, Mo.
Miss Cuba keeps talking about how she had to glow up and she's all this and that, but I've been spending the past 15 minutes trying to figure out if she was born a dude. What the fuck? Pink dress, don't worry. Just tell Myron your truth, not the truth. He loves that. Yeah. He's trying to say that you're a transformer. You have anything you want to say back to him?
I just want to say that I love you. I don't know you, but I love you.
No, you don't.
Because you don't got no one else.
You don't like that? Okay, fantastic.
I don't got hate in my heart, baby.
Let's do it with a stripper pole. Shake that hole. Says, listen, listen, delusional Spears. Welcome to Fresh and Fit. Sit back and enjoy the ride. You have anything you want to say back to him?
I'm trying to enjoy it.
No,
I'm
he's-
enjoying the
he's
roller
talking to you.
coaster
He's
all
talking
the
to you.
way.
Yes.
Oh, I'm trying.
Yes. Did you read that chat a second ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you have anything you want to say back to him?
I'm trying to enjoy the ride.
All right. Ladies, what is one thing you think could have did differently to make things work out with your ex? Not a bad question. Who wants to take it first?
I can go.
All right, go ahead.
Not be,
Crazy.
a crazy
Not be
bitch
crazy, yeah.
and release all my emotions on him and not get into the whole cutting stuff because that stuff's weird.
Wait, what? Cutting what? Okay. I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else? What could have you done to make it work with your ex?
Not party, not go out and drink.
Okay, for you, not party. Okay, he had an issue with that?
Well, coming from Ohio, so moving to Scottsdale, it was like, oh my God,
yeah.
like wild. Like I had a blast, but probably wasn't a good thing in a relationship.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Do you regret that?
Yes.
You do? Okay. What about you? What could have you done to?
I talk a lot, so
Facts.
maybe maybe like not just listen because I do listen too.
Stop the cap.
No, honest, because I'll hear what you say and like I'll try to like make sure that like, anyways. But after a while, exactly. But after a while, it's just like I'll tend to just walk away, like mid conversation.
But you're saying what one thing you regret is you could have talked less.
Yeah, like talk less and like stayed.
Okay.
Because I'll walk.
What about you,
away.
Miss Russia? What could have you done better in your relationship? Maybe with your Navy SEAL guy.
I am. I'm perfect. I don't know.
Yes, yes.
Oh my
God.
Go,
It's
Tweety.
true. I think and I cannot say.
Yeah, kill Twitch
Speaking
and
of
Facebook and Twitter. So you think that you did nothing wrong in the relationship?
No,
Good job.
Nothing at all.
nothing at all.
Good job.
Try my best. Yes.
So he's just controlling and paranoid
Yes.
for no reason at all.
No reason.
No reason.
Okay. So there's not one thing that you could have done better in the relationship at all. He was the only problem. You did everything perfectly. You cooked when he wanted. You gave him a blowjob when he wanted. You gave him sex when he wanted.
It's true.
You were quiet at all
It's
times.
It's
You weren't being annoying.
Yes.
You weren't arguing with him. You were the perfect
Never.
girlfriend.
It's
Yes. He's super happy with me.
Right.
Yes.
I know. Yeah, I know. I know.
I wouldn't argue that.
That is a lie.
I need to be more like that.
That is a fucking lie.
I know what I mean. I would feel like
I would see her being like that. Like, I
Yeah.
will take care of my man to make sure he stays right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
I would
Capcom.
have done so many things differently, to be honest.
Okay, what would have you done differently?
Thing is that there's like, guys, I'm bi. So there's this girl that I'm been talking to, and like my last ex, I cheated on him with her.
Okay.
So that's how I met her. And then now then after I broke up with my ex, I wanted something serious with her, but she wouldn't take me serious because I met her when I was dating my ex. So she was like, I feel like you're gonna do the same thing to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you regret cheating on your ex with a girl?
I regret, telling her that I had a boyfriend. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So you don't regret the cheating. You regret being honest. Fantastic. What about you?
I just wish I maybe would have been more patient
In what way?
and maybe accepting maybe he was telling me the truth all the time instead of me being insecure.
What did he tell you?
He was always saying, he was a tattoo artist and stuff. So like his job was to tattoo many of girls.
Yeah.
So my problem was he's always tattooing anything on their body. So that really like made me feel very insecure. So he was touching all these women and looking at their body parts and stuff.
Okay. So what was his problem that he had with you then?
That I was always hitting him up and asking where he's at, why he wasn't answering his phone. So it was
Okay.
always my fault.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I guess personally for me, what could have made it better was maybe me reading the room, I mean, wait, not personally better for me, but I guess better for the relationship and all. It's just like paying attention, because I would just go along with things to be like, okay, I guess we're just doing this now, this and that. And it's like I could have paid attention more. I could have been like, okay, I see that how he's reacting to like certain things that I'm saying and stuff like that, and the way that I'm acting. And
Oh, okay. So you just behaved however you wanted without paying attention to how he might feel about it.
yeah, and then,
Okay. All right. What about you?
I don't put in as much effort as my dude does. No.
Okay. So your guy right now.
I try to take advantage of the fact that, like, I mean, I'm not getting any younger or hotter, but I have to like fucking help out, I do help out, but I'm not that kind of girl that thinks that men should do everything and the woman shouldn't do anything. I just feel it should just be half and half, dude.
Well, you're not half and half.
Yeah, I am. What are you talking about? I clean,
You
I
just
cook,
said
I do the
earlier
dishes.
that you're not.
You just said a second ago that
not
your
with
guy puts in more effort.
finances. Not with finances.
But you just said a second ago that your guy puts in more effort and on finances he does more. So it's not half and half.
So with the effort I'm talking about, he wants me to put in more financial effort.
Okay, so you're not half and half.
Well, I don't know. It depends. I do I do all 100% of the cooking, cleaning, laundry, taking care of the pets. Like, so, I mean, what is half and half? Like, what the
You
fuck?
brought it up.
I'm answering your question. Oh my god, dude, you're getting on my last nerve. Like, I told you before you put me on air.
You don't make sense. You're here in a drunken stupor, behaving ridiculously, not remembering questions, answering questions in a disconjointed fashion,
Yes,
bringing
that's
up
me.
topics and getting angry about us going deeper on the topic.
Yes.
Like, if anything, this is on you, not on me.
Yeah, I'm fucking
You're the one
weird
being
like
difficult.
that.
Okay, so
That's
you're
why I
the
don't
one
wanna
being
be-
difficult, not me.
I don't know clear answers to stuff. Like, I overthink stuff, so I always
So whose
think
fault
of
is that?
No one's fault. I don't. No one's got
It's
to be.
yours.
No
It's
one's
not
has to
mine.
be ashamed of who they are. I'm not gonna. Why is it my fault? Because I
Take
what?
accountability for the way you
what?
behave. If you're being difficult and you're saying, "Oh, well, I can't answer stuff directly," blah
Well,
blah
I mean,
blah.
that's just how I feel. Like, I just don't know the answer.
Just keep it
So
simple.
it's your problem. It's not mine. If you can't answer questions nice and
Keep it
succinctly.
100.
Well, if you want
This
people
is
to
a
come on
perfect
your
example of you not
show
taking accountability
and
right now.
you don't want them to answer honestly.
What?
I think you want us to answer a certain way and not argue.
No, if you just say something that doesn't make sense, I'm going to challenge it. Like, for example, you said it should be 50-50. I'm 50-50, but then everything you said prior contradicts that. So we're asking you about that.
Both males and females in a relationship should put 100% of their effort in, but some days 100% of someone's effort is 50%. Like, you know, my dude could be sick one day and I have to take over for all day. The next day, maybe I'm going through something. Have you been in a relationship? Are you in a relationship? What's your longest relationship that you've been in?
What does that have to do with the question?
Because I just want to understand you, just like you are
Because
trying
you've
to
been
understand
contradicting
us.
yourself. You said at first relationship should be 50-50, and they're like, but wait, that contradicts what you said before, because you said before that your guy does
Did I
most
come
effort.
on here saying I'm a relationship expert? Did I come on here saying I'm smart as fuck? Did I come on here saying I had a
Well,
full
yeah,
night's
it's pretty
sleep?
obvious you're not. But I mean, this is starting to get ridiculous now at this point.
Just keep it
It's
simple. Let's
you-
move on.
like, yeah, this is, you've been extremely disrespectful, and I'm just going to give you one more chance. Like, don't act like this is our podcast. Be respectful of the platform. We gave you like 2 or 3 warnings. I did it. My staff did it, and you're still acting ridiculous. So
It's just how I feel. Like I can't answer yes or no because
control
I
your emotions.
overthink things.
Then control your emotions. Stop overthinking things and stop drinking.
You want me to change who I was my whole life? That's who I've been. So you want me to just all of a sudden stop?
Look, if you've been a moron your whole life, that's not my problem. You
All right,
need to
I'm
stop
out.
being a moron right now.
Just
All right,
answer.
then you can leave.
I'm gonna see you guys at the
All right,
hotel.
just go ahead, just
I
grab
love
your
you.
stuff
Oh my
and
gosh,
make it quick.
Love you, dude.
Love
you.
I knew it was coming.
Incredible.
Crush, I warned you, Crush, right?
Bye-bye.
Chris warned me.
Incredible, man.
Love you. Love you.
36 years
guys.
old, but behaves like a child.
37.
37?
Well, more or less.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry about
No,
that.
no,
got more
it's
space.
fine.
I told them to watch this shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
No, you're
I'm
she
not
came
acting
on
like
and
that.
made herself act like a fool. You know why her guy? And here's the thing, like, I knew it right away. I was like, you've been with him for 7 years and he hasn't proposed to you yet? Yeah, he's telling you the divorce fucked him up, but he just don't want to commit
No
to you.
buttercup.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, man. Ridiculous.
All right.
Well, I'm glad she didn't make us try to get off.
Yo,
of
have
it.
Yeah, I wasn't going to anyways, though.
I mean, half hero will take her place, man. He's
Yeah,
better.
that's
Listen,
ridiculous,
man.
bro.
We wish her the best outside.
All right. Yo, keep reading the chats.
All right. Crazy World Tour, Crazy Time says, fresh and fit. I love your podcast. Today's panel is excellent. It's going to be fun. Really hated that blue hair guy from previous podcasts. That Destiny, of course. Keep rocking, Myron. Fresh and Chris, hats off to you.
Okay.
All right. I don't know username here says, love the show, Myron. You're a G. I'm fairly successful and decent looking guy, but work from sun up to sundown 7 days a week. No girl wants to stick around because I'm always working. Why is that? Bro, you need time for yourself too as well, bro. Not now when you finish grinding. Then you can make time for girls. John, ladies, can you please define the word honor? Also, do you believe that most women are more honorable than most men? Anyone know what honor means?
I don't know. Honor
I mean,
mean loyalty.
I don't know
Like-
how to
like
respect.
respect.
Okay, you know
Yeah.
what? Better question. What does honor mean to you?
I'm thinking Mulan. Like that's all I can think of is Mulan, but I'm thinking it's probably
movie?
something. Yes, the movie.
Okay, what does honor mean to you?
Wait, I'm not done. I'm not
Oh,
done.
sorry.
I was gonna say I think honor is something that is gonna be for your legacy. It's something that goes towards your legacy. So something you're gonna leave behind that you want,
Okay.
people to know.
What do honor for you?
Oh, my answer sounds stupid now. After she just
No. Whatever it means to you, that's what it
shit.
means.
I thought like
There's
I
no
was
right or
just
wrong
gonna
answer
say
here.
like he means what he says, what he's gonna do, like a strong man like that who means, he knows who he is. He wants to carry that, identity. I guess I don't know how
Okay.
to say it.
What does honor mean to you?
Well, I'm guessing it's not guessing. Well, thinking from the Bible, honor thy husband, honor thy wife. So like basically respect your spouse. Like honor them, like make sure you hold them higher than other people around you.
Okay. What does honor mean to you?
When you raise the dignity of yourself and those among you by your actions.
Very good.
Damn, that was good.
For you.
New vocabulary. I don't know what does it mean.
Basically, like, for example, your ex was a Navy SEAL, so he
Mhm.
had honor. Do you know the context now?
Respect.
Respect, basically.
Respect.
What does that mean to you? Respect. Okay, we'll come back. What about you?
Me, honor is like a very powerful word. It's like when you go to court and you're just like, oh, your honor. It's like something very, very high.
And high
that-
esteem.
Yeah. That makes you feel like low, kind of. It's like honor, like your honor, like, it's something very good in a good sense, very high. But you can reach it though,
That's
you
more of
can
a
reach
t-
whatever you
more
want.
of a
So
ti-
you can be honored too.
That's more of a title, but okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Honor is like respect, like whatever. Like they are above you. You honor them.
Okay.
Yeah, honor is like respect, like loyalty. Basically, yeah.
And then for you?
Say it's respect, but like also being able to look up to the person and them being true to their words and true to themselves.
So would you say that you honor your man when you have one? All you guys here? Would you honor your man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Good to
Yo.
know.
Fucking.
What happened?
No, I was just laughing because when I got up, fucking Kim and them were spraying fucking Febreze all over the place.
Oh no!
Apparently that girl smelled.
Yeah.
Well, apparently I gave her my deodorant, which sucks, I guess. But damn, I should have said that out loud.
What the fuck?
Well, maybe it didn't even smell good on her body. The same way as it does as yours.
Listen.
Perfume on
Why'd
that.
y'all bring a stinky girl out here, man?
We were
Man,
We were so nervous.
I'm sorry. We were
I know
we
you-
were having anxiety.
But I was
and
like,
shit.
bro, like this shit's killing me, dog. But
Did it smell that bad?
no, sorry, she a G, bro. She was holding it down for the team, though.
Yeah, what it
She a
smell
G.
like? What it smell like?
Oh man, now you guys got me
I didn't
tripping.
smell
What it
anything.
smell like? Onions?
Oh
Sorry, I just threw it out there like that. I didn't know.
Yo.
But to be fair, it smelled like somebody just drank a lot and they were in the sun all day.
It was coming out of the
okay.
pores.
Yeah.
That's what it smelled like.
Yeah. Okay.
Not
yeah,
like bad, just musty.
that alcohol. Yeah.
Hey, I'm
No, because I went up and I just saw them spraying Febreze like Zena and Kim and Angie. I was like, what the fuck's
Not
going on?
bad, just musty.
I told her to spray the Lysol in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, when
my
she
God.
watched
my
this,
God.
when she
Yo.
watched
Yeah,
this,
pork
she's gonna be
bacon,
like,
pork
hell
bacon.
no.
Okay.
Yo, that's fucking funny, man. All right.
Oh man.
We got AJ
Yeah.
Mercado says,
Okay, 304 taking over budget. Mia Khalifa is the byproduct of degeneracy. Okay.
okay.
Cool. Tech stuff goes. There's nothing wrong with getting your muffler finger blasted.
Oh, he means a-hole.
Yeah.
Ew.
Ew.
Okay.
Do you actually respect him for that, though?
Yo, hold on.
Come on, man.
So he wanted
Is that the
to do it to him?
vajayjay?
Wait,
So like,
No.
did he ask you to do it to him?
Did he ask me to do it to him?
Yeah.
He didn't really ask, but like I've never had a man on his back and then go to put his legs up. So he was doing the position and I was like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do.
I'm sorry.
You're doing it for me. Let me just
That's
I don't
some
know.
gay
Did
ass
you
shit.
actually respect him, though, when you did that?
no, absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right, fair enough.
No. I have never
Who
respected it.
would?
It's definitely something that was
Who
on my bucket
would?
list that I had to do. At least it wasn't.
Yeah, but
with
she said
somebody-
that was the guy that got away, so that's why I was confused.
I let him get away.
All right. Master Hansel goes, Myron and Fresh, I supported my all the way through her PhD. Oh, his girl. Okay. She's making 6 figures while I only make 55K. She does not respect me, questions me on everything, and we have sex as marriage. What should I do?
Wow.
Yeah, bro. You need to talk to a family attorney
Bruh.
and figure out a way to navigate a divorce with this chick.
If you notice, right, he put all his time and effort into making
Yeah.
sure she was good, and she made it and was like, yo, nigga, you're beneath me. You're a peasant.
You're gone.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And this is going to be a controversial take, but this is honestly what I think. Like, women don't know how to behave when they have leverage. If she has more status than you, more money than you, she has more clout than you, whatever it may be, they're going to treat you like shit. Now, the thing is this, though, right? If she treats you like shit, she loses respect for you. But if you get the status, the money, and the clout, etc., and you have the leverage, men are less likely to do that shit. Yeah, you might have some other bitches or whatever, but your main girl's your main girl. Like,
That's right.
men don't behave the same way when they have leverage with a girl versus when girls have leverage on them. A girl emasculate you, make you feel like shit. A man that has a leverage, at least he'll be the dominant, and the woman will be attracted to that. Because let's be honest here, women love guys that treat them somewhat kind of poorly.
And I remember someone on the panel mentioned this before.
Yeah.
Megan McQueen mentioned
Oh,
he
shout
had
out
a
to McQueen.
girl
He's
in
not,
LA.
actually.
He helped build up, and then she just like friggin' turned on him.
Yeah, I mean, I'll turn it to y'all. Do you guys have any takes on that? I think building a woman up is a big waste of time when it comes to finances and education because it doesn't benefit you as a man.
Right.
Anybody have anything?
I don't think it really does either.
It doesn't.
Or I say if you do, you should have a plan beforehand on like what you should be getting paid or compensated for helping, other than just like saying here's how to do it, and then they take off with it, and then it's like cool, you have all this money, but it's like you should have like had that planned out beforehand.
Anytime I've ever seen a guy that's like in a relationship, like let's say their girl does OnlyFans or some shit, she makes a lot of money, and he's the one behind the camera filming it or some shit like that, she almost always leaves him, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But see, this is
I
why.
have something set up to where
He's
supporting her, like.
But she's the boss.
Yeah, she's the boss.
But she's a boss making all the money. He's just a filmmaker.
But see, this is why I agree with them. I understand a woman shouldn't make more than a man, because I know I would refuse to want to make more than him, because once I become the mother of his children, I don't want it to be like now I'm home, he could barely hold it down, and it's just like, so what are we doing? But I do want my man to like entertain what I like. Like, again, as in like a whatever. See, that's what I'm saying. But you guys just don't want to listen. So why can't I just want my man to let me go to school, get a little something, enjoy, instead of just being home bored?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a proponent of girls going to school and stuff like that. But what I am saying is that that's got to come second to the family, though. I think any woman that puts her career and school or education over family is a moron, and you probably shouldn't wife her, personally, because family is what matters. Now, obviously, United States, that's kind of null and void nowadays, but a lot of girls prioritize their career and making money over being a good girlfriend or a wife. So
because they think that men want that, but that's not true.
Yeah, I mean, that was your argument. You said before that men want a girl that can hold it down. I would argue that
Doesn't pay your bills.
No.
Okay, so okay,
Men don't care
if
about
you're
that.
sick, right, but not all the way to the all the way
Oh
to the you have to be hospitalized sick. You want your woman to be able to hold it, like take care of you, make sure you're good.
Here's the thing. The reality is, when a man is no longer able to provide, women start to look elsewhere. It's Briffelt's law. Women are
If he's
opportunistic.
sick,
That's the unfortunate reality.
No, that can't be true, because again, you
Okay,
as
look,
a woman,
look,
you should be willing to make sure your
Notice
man.
the words you're using. Should, could, would. These are all Disney fairy tale terms. What typically happens.
Generally,
let me finish.
That they should be.
Yeah, generally, women are opportunistic lovers. And what I mean by that is women want a guy that can add to what they got going on. Men are okay with bringing a girl in that's going to take from them. Men are designed to provide resources. Women are not. So women are opportunistic and selfish lovers. Men are opportunistic when it comes to sex. Women are opportunistic when it comes to relationships. Yeah.
So, which proves my point. Why aren't you finding women who are willing to do that for you, to build you up, to help you? Maybe not build you up, but to help you.
Yeah, that's great.
Something happens. So why can't that be the general?
That's great. But what I'm saying is that if a guy's on his ass for a period of time, the time clock starts ticking. A girl's only going to support a man for a finite amount of time.
Amen.
It's very short. It's not going to last long. Some
Not
girls
very
might
long.
do it. Some girls might do it for a month. Some girls might do it for a year. Some girls might do it for a day.
So you tell me a woman 10 years gets supported by her man, you do not think she will take care of him?
It's happened many times.
The likelihood of her doing it long term are very slim. She might do it for a month, maybe 2 years, maybe a year. But in general, women don't like providing for men. I don't think anyone here at the table would want to be
nobody wants to do that.
It's always in general.
So let me explain. So think about this for a second. Everyone here at the table would prefer a man that's a breadwinner, right? So why do you think? So let me ask you this: all y'all said that men want an independent girl. Not all. Most of you said that a man will want an independent woman. Why the hell would we want an independent woman when she ain't gonna help us anyway?
Again, so you're this is
They want somebody strong,
with
though.
your same logic.
It's
with
a
your same
mentality.
logic.
It's a mentality.
If you stop working,
yeah,
that girl that was with her parents, it's just like, he's not doing anything now. What do I do? Go back home. It's the same thing. You're just getting now. You got
Well, a
her.
girl with a career is going to be even more incentivized to break up with you.
Absolutely not. No,
it's the way she thinks.
Well, first off, she makes her own money.
Yeah, exactly.
She don't need you.
But that's the thing. You don't get a girl who makes more money than you. That's the whole purpose of what you guys been saying.
No, but she
So if you
made-
still have a woman who has the dream house,
the
who
vision.
cannot afford it by herself, she still needs you. See, that's the thing. Why wouldn't she stay and take care of you to make sure you still maintain the
Because
house
I
for her?
explained it for you. Women are opportunistic lovers in general. She'll do it. She'll provide for a finite amount of time, but chicks aren't going to do it long
And then
term.
go back to the streets, right? to nothing.
But
Leave the
that's-
mansion.
that's just how women are, bro. Like,
Baby, it's in general.
Like,
He's
keep it
saying in
1,000.
general.
That can't be the general.
That is.
It is.
I guess from their information,
Yo.
it's general.
The world has a really
Statistically.
sucky truth.
Yeah, I don't know
We
how
just
much
need more
research
men
Jamie
has
Foxx
been
have a
done
wife?
Huh?
to
Jamie
come up
Foxx.
with this.
He's a
I don't
celebrity.
follow that.
Right, but
He's a celebrity.
he's still a high value man,
He's
right?
not the general population.
Okay. Okay. All right.
No. Hey,
I mean,
I'm trying to help you out.
I mean,
you talk too much, right?
the problem here is that see,
No,
here's the
but
thing.
you listen to what I'm
being,
saying,
You're being a
though.
woman in general, which is what I mean by that is you're attributing yourself just because you wouldn't do it. You'd stand by your guy if he got sick. Doesn't mean that a majority woman would do that. A majority woman would leave. Maybe they'd provide for a period of time, but most girls will not stick it out in the long term. What you're doing right now is you're attributing the entire society's mindset to yourself. And I'm saying most women wouldn't do that. Just because you would doesn't mean that most women would. You are an exception to the rule. Congratulations. But that's not how things go. You'll stick by your guy, maybe, based on what you're telling me. But most girls wouldn't. As evident by women on the panel here.
If I'm in love, yeah. If I'm not in love,
Bro, stop the cap.
What's love got to do with it?
no, I'm so serious. When I'm in love, I'm a
Girls
different
in your profession
person.
are the first ones to leave, bro. You're girls that do what you do. Y'all are the first ones to leave. Strippers, OnlyFans girls, whatever, because you guys are around high net worth individuals all the time. As soon as your boyfriend starts fucking up, y'all are
But
out to
like,
the
if
next
I'm in love, like I said, I'm a different person.
I'm gonna call you out now because you said earlier yourself that money is going to be a factor. So if you can't provide money, what good is you?
Yeah.
Like peace of mind.
Peace
of mind. You didn't say it earlier. You didn't say it earlier.
This is why guys don't like strippers like that. I'll keep it 1,000 with y'all. You guys are around simps, guys that have money, high net worth individuals all the time, and that is a threat on your girl a lot of times. This is why men don't like girls that are involved in that
If he's
work.
insecure, of course he's gonna care. If
That's
he's
him being
not
protective and
insecure,
loving
then
you.
why would he
That's
care?
the greatest sign of love.
Like,
Explain this to me. Who's more secure? Someone who could be honest and tell you the truth regardless of what you think, or someone that's scared to tell you the truth? Which one is more secure?
can you repeat that?
Okay.
Honest and truth.
Okay, she heard it. What's more secure? Someone who tells you the truth and doesn't care what you think, they're just telling the truth, or someone that lies to you, or worse yet, doesn't say anything because they're scared of what you'll say?
The honest.
Okay, fantastic. So if a guy tells you, yo, I don't like that you do this and that, that's not insecure. That's him being secure. He's telling you straight up, I don't like that you're a stripper.
But you know
I don't
what?
like that you're on OnlyFans.
That's never happened
very
to me.
secure.
That's never happened to me. All of my boyfriends, they always tell me they don't care because they know my purpose. Like they know why I do it, and they do
What's
not
your
care.
longest relationship?
Like 3 years.
And he never had a problem with you stripping?
No.
Stop capping, bro.
He never.
I know he had that
He
talk with you.
trusted me. I never gave him a reason to not trust me. The only
Why did the
thing that
relationship end then if
happened,
it was perfect and he accepted your
if
past?
well, my last one was the only one that I had to go see a girl. I cheated on him because yeah, because it got
Wait, the
kind
one
of
for
like
3 years?
no.
What happened to him?
That one was like for 6 months. For 6 months.
You said 3 years.
No.
Yeah, but before the 6 months.
No, I'm
3
talking about the 3-year guy. You said he didn't have a problem with you stripping, right?
No.
So why did the relationship end? If it was
Well,
so...
because it got boring, I guess.
You got bored of him?
It's
Why'd
like
you
when
get bored of him?
I don't know. I just got bored. Sometimes
I'll tell you why you got bored of him.
There's like a flame,
Hold on, stop
you
the
know.
show. I know why you got bored of him. Because he was a pussy and want to stand up to you and tell you, yo, this is unacceptable behavior and let you do whatever you want.
Hell
That's why.
no. I don't drink when I go to work. I don't do nothing bad. I just go to work. That's it. Make my money and leave. That's it.
Yet he was boring.
Yeah, he got boring. Like
Yeah, he never put you in your place. Which is why he was boring.
no.
Yes.
He got boring because you know when you do the same thing always, you gotta change it up. We gotta like travel. We gotta do different things to make it like
Listen,
spicy.
You
know
got
what
better
I mean?
offers at work.
Yeah.
The man was not being the man you thought he was gonna be. So you know what? Fuck this nigga. I could do better by myself.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe.
That's what it was.
That's
You
what,
just
that's
said
what,
that.
that's what I'm saying.
Bruh, come on, man.
This is why guys don't like girls involved in that field, bro.
This is Stripper Handbook 101.
You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready.
You gotta be on point.
Be on point.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
no.
be ready.
Be
You
on
know
point,
what's
queen.
up.
Yeah, know what's up.
This
Oh
is
my
amazing
God.
how everything is just flying
Because
over her head. She
boys
doesn't
want
see
like a
what we're-
pretty girlfriend, but when they go outside, they're not ready for it.
Yo,
they get all insecure.
Hold on, I got you. They want a bad bitch. But
They want a bad
they
bitch,
don't
but when
know
the
what it
bad bitch
takes.
goes out, they
Yes,
get all
girl.
insecure.
Yes, queen.
Yes, queen.
Yes,
They get
queen.
all insecure.
Oh my God.
Oh man, nails done, tattoos done.
What if I
course.
tell you, hold on, what if I tell you that there's plenty of bad bitches that don't strip and don't show their body to everybody?
Facts.
Well, you can show your body without like stripping. You know, when you go outside and you wear like a sexy dress, guys get all insecure.
What I'm saying, what about if I told you there's bad bitches that don't do that?
Okay, I know they do.
But you're saying like guys don't want to deal with bad bitch problems. I'm telling you, there's bad bitches that don't need to do that.
But there's still a problem when they go outside. Because if you're a secure guy, then you're gonna be insecure whether your girlfriend's a stripper or not. You know.
No,
Even
you're
if you're
insecure,
not a
you're
stripper.
insecure if you don't tell your girl anything. I think you're very secure if you tell your girl, I don't like this behavior, it needs to change.
That's a man with standards.
Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
secure.
Mhm.
And I have a feeling that's why you left your guy of 3 years, because he was a pussy and didn't tell you nothing.
No, he wasn't. Well,
You just said he was boring.
Yeah,
he got bored. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got bored of him.
Yeah, I know.
And I was straight up. I was listen. I think this is not working anymore. Like this is not gonna work out.
And then what do you say?
Cause I gotta be in love with you.
Guys, take your red
if
pills,
not,
man.
I'm not dating you.
Take your red pills, guys.
Yeah, no.
There's some more chats here.
Holy. All right. Thank you for confirming so many things we talk about on this show.
Chris the Bum.
Chris the Bum, Big Mo, a douche nozzle. All right, Xena the Witch. Tim Noroth goes, shoot, this is going to be an interesting panel. Question, are you ladies worth a dowry? And also, why is it important in other countries versus United States? And should it be implemented in the United States?
Didn't he answer this question last show?
He did. I don't
Bro.
even, do girls know, do any ladies here know what a dowry is?
I do.
No.
No?
I do. I don't believe in dowries. Even some Africans don't believe in it either. Cause it's just like, why? I mean, with today's like men's society's thinking, whatever, but you're paying for the girl. It's like, seriously, you're going to the dad and offering this much things and saying, this is what your daughter's worth. Give it to me.
That's what the dowry is?
Yes. You're paying the father.
I'm thinking about something else.
You pay the dad.
That's
Yes.
like old traditions. Like that
Yeah.
can't
Like,
be a
yeah,
thing
but
that's
they have
going
to
on
get
now. At least
paid.
not in this country.
Of course. Yeah, but I don't know. Again,
The reason why they don't do dowries no more is because girls are hoes in the United States. That's why I'm going to be 1,000. They're paying all that money for virginity. That's why.
I
It
can
used to be.
pay for one night.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, bro.
So you
Selling
don't,
box over there.
you don't think that's what if like your daughter ends up coming with like a dude that you just don't accept, but he gives you a good amount that you're like,
It's inhumane, honestly.
but that's how it is. That's what it is.
It's like buying livestock.
Basically.
Wow, that's crazy.
And you just
I mean, controversial take here, but I think, think about it, feminism has gotten stronger and stronger over the past decades, right? Women are more liberated than ever before.
Facts. Yeah.
Okay, but explain to me why marriage rates are at the worst, divorce rates are at the highest. Women are more unhappy now than ever before.
Social
They
media.
were more happy.
Social media.
Hold on. But they were more happy before when their father and their parents would set them up in arranged marriages. What is pretty much, and think about this for a second as well. Since the beginning of time, the family has always been involved in the mating process for the woman. I would argue the reason why is because women make terrible decisions when it comes to who they're going to mate with. Because women are emotionally driven, so they go for the guy that has the toxic traits, that treats them like shit,
Red
that might not
flags.
necessarily be the best provider in the fuckboy status. Because girls like excitement with guys. The father though, he comes in. Oh, this guy's not a good suit for you. Yeah, he might be attractive, whatever, but he's not going to be a good long-term provider.
Right.
The father sets you up with a guy that might be more boring, but he's going to be a good father and he's going to be stand by you. That's why arranged marriages used to work, because the family was actually looking at it from the perspective of what's going to benefit my daughter long term. But now that we give women all this, independence that y'all been talking about, y'all can't find a man because you don't
No
know how to
cap.
pick one.
I would love
Because
to go
number
back
one-
to that day.
Because
to
number
those
one,
days.
you
So
just were
many
arguing
red
against it a
flags.
second ago. Anyway,
When?
you just said dowry shit was bad.
Oh my God. No, I'm talking about like
Let me finish
feminism.
my point. Let me finish my
Not
point.
dowry,
Let me finish. So-
feminism.
Let me finish my point. The point I'm trying to make here, guys, is that as women have become more liberated and made their own decisions on who they're going to mate with, it's been more and more fucked up because women don't know how to properly mate select. Because girls go for the bad boys and not the guys that are going to make good husbands in the future.
That's true
Mhm.
though.
Yeah.
But they weren't paying the fathers back then. The fathers was finding them. But this is not Africa. We're talking about United States.
Well, I mean, if you go back to like the 50s, right, the families were more involved in that situation as well. That's why we had more nuclear families in the 50s.
Right. The finances merged, but it wasn't.
No, women
I'm-
didn't work like
Yeah.
that back then. The men were the providers mostly.
Correct. But if the men happened to like pass away, right, it would still be like her family's money and her
What are you
husband's
arguing
money.
here? I'm confused.
The fact that you said I was disagreeing with it, like with the dowry stuff,
You were saying let's go back.
yeah, to before feminism.
Okay, that's when dowries and families being involved in the mating process was going on. But you just argued against the dowry situation.
Dowry is in Africa.
We are not in Africa. We weren't doing dowries back here, man. None of these people knew about dowries.
Okay, so you're talking
Until
about Western
now.
Western culture.
Wait, I'm like
Yes,
lost.
we're just talking about just
It's
Western.
fine. I get what she means. She clarified it. If she was talking about Western, Western courting situation.
She lost me there.
Yeah, I got it now.
See, that's the thing. You guys just don't want to listen as well.
No,
you guys
you wanna
it's
talk too much.
quick.
With all due respect, you're really bad at coming to a concise point and landing the plane.
Yeah.
You speak a lot and you don't make a point.
But you just.
If you were a pilot, I'll never get on your plane.
I sure never land.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
did,
it's fine.
and you
It's
got it.
a kind of a technique. I'm not knocking you or whatever, but I mean, by your own self-admission, one of the things you need to work on is you talk too much. I think a big part of talking too much is you can't, if you were able to make your points more concise, it would make more sense.
Yeah.
I mean, half the table here is confused. I'm the only one that picked it up.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
That's a sign. Even women don't understand you. So, all right. Passport bros, these 304s living in delusion. Fair enough.
AJ Mercado.
Thailand. Keep up the great work, fellas. You guys are showing modern shoes in real time. BBC Gang Whale. Did you want to ask one of those questions? Did you want to ask one of those questions?
Kind of dabbled into it. It's just like on a. How would you explain this lifestyle to your daughter? Like the woman, what woman in today's society? How men like if your daughter's husband sat to you and was talking to you about your daughter, what advice would you give him in regards to your daughter?
What advice would I give my daughter?
No, her husband.
Daughter's husband?
Mhm.
About
like not dealing with her, but like if he came to you, right?
Okay, how to like handle his wife?
How to handle your daughter.
No, because I prepare my daughter to be a good wife.
No,
I
I understand. However, you're still helping other men out there right now, those steps as well, right? She may, but he may not see it the same, the same way. And it's just like, whoa, I've never had a woman, like I'm confused with what's going on. And he wanted to come to you man to man and wants to know, like, how to handle, but how to be with your daughter, how to be the perfect man for your daughter.
He wouldn't be with my daughter because I'm not going to let a guy that's incompetent with women be with my daughter. Done. Done. You wouldn't be with her in the first place because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. He's got to ask me. Done.
Smart.
The hell?
Okay.
Automatically, he's gone, bro.
Flawless victory.
None of y'all are worth 2 chickens and a goat. God damn, bro. IRS. Okay. Anybody else have anything to add to that or anything?
I just had a comeback because
Go ahead.
we worth more.
The
than 2
heck?
chickens and a goat.
Yeah,
That's why
we're
it's
worth
not
more than
America.
that. Like, I don't even know who
We're
talks
worth more
like
than
that.
a chicken a goat.
Like,
Okay.
All right. And me, Dania goes, attraction is not symmetrical. Men aren't women to want the same traits in the other. That's for Miss Russia. Do you agree with that?
Do you understand?
Yes. Attraction is not symmetrical.
Means attraction isn't the same between men and women.
Don't understand, no.
Bro.
It's not symmetrical.
Mother Russia.
Comrade. All right, top only. Ladies, what's the craziest lie you've told or texted a guy in order to cancel the date? Don't cap. Let's hear the emergencies.
Ooh,
Okay,
this
this
is
is actually
going,
kind of funny. All right, what's the craziest lie that you've told a guy to cancel a date? Maybe it could be your dog is dying or I got to water my plants
You gotta put
at 3 a.m. I don't
car
fucking know.
accident.
Yeah.
You gotta put a finger in somebody's butt.
Yeah. What's the craziest excuse you've used to cancel on a date? Shoot, go ahead.
I don't even know. I don't.
All right, we can start here then.
So you never
What about
canceled on a
you?
date?
What's the craziest one you've had?
No, not that I could think of. Like not making an excuse.
I don't know. I don't have anything. I'm gonna think.
Come on now.
Fantastic. What about you?
I wouldn't lie. I would just say I'm tired, which is true. Like all the time.
So you've never said anything else besides I'm tired?
No, not really. I don't think so. I don't.
Yeah.
I have.
Yo, girls be like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And they stay in bed on TikTok for hours.
She really don't like that nigga. She's telling him the truth
Yeah.
like that.
No,
All right, what about you?
She is thirsty when you die, so.
Emergency work. Like,
Yeah.
my manager just texted me, oh my God, it's busy at work. I have to go in right now.
Yeah, people are doing chargebacks on these credit cards.
Right now.
What about you?
Right now.
I'm boring. I've never really had that experience before.
No? Okay. What about you, Russia? What's the
I just blacklist.
Blacklist?
That's it, yes.
What does that mean?
Spite thing.
Blacklist.
Oh,
Black
block.
person with who I don't want to meet, you know?
Oh, it's blocked.
Black.
Block them in real
Bye
life.
bye. Ciao.
No, she capping. Comrade, we're going to invade you. Okay, sorry, you can't come on your date. What about you?
Yo, this one's really crazy for real.
I'm not
So when I
surprised.
was like in high school, I told the guy that I was going out with that I canceled the date because I told him that I was pregnant.
Wow.
That you
Not
were what?
not that I
Pregnant?
was pregnant. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
pregnant.
prego. Yeah. Because I didn't want to like keep going out with him no
Wait,
more.
you have kids?
No.
Wait, did you tell him the kid was someone else's?
Yeah, but oh my. But like I told him because I didn't want to go out with him anymore. Not just that day, just I didn't want to talk to him no more.
Yeah.
And I just told him that I've been throwing up, whatever. And I was like, oh, I'm pregnant, like let's just stop talking, like.
And then you said I'm pregnant and the kid isn't yours.
Yeah.
What did he say to that?
But it was not true. I was not pregnant.
No, I know. But what did he say to it?
He said like he was just shocked, like
He was shocked? Bruh. Did
He
he call
was
you a hoe?
shocked. He was like, he didn't say it.
He didn't call you a hoe?
No.
He didn't get mad?
He was super respectful.
Wow.
And I was
That's why
like-
she left him because he was a fucking nice guy.
Ladies, if you want to get rid of a man, do that. Only thing, the
Yeah.
problem is like if it's a simp, then it won't really matter.
Yeah, it won't matter.
So,
all right, what about you? What's the craziest?
I said I had to go to the ER. I was sick.
Okay, but
Hospital.
I'm assuming you didn't really have to go.
No, I was just making an excuse because I didn't want to see him again.
Okay. Did you all like go on a first date already?
We did, but I didn't want to see him again after that. So I made a date and then it just never happened. I said I was sick.
What turned you off to the point where you made an ER excuse? What did he do on the first date that fucked him up so bad?
He just really talked all about himself.
Oh, he didn't ask you any questions about
No,
yourself?
I said I'm good.
What did he do?
Just talking about him all the time. Like
No, I mean, like, what did he do for him to be talking about himself the whole
he was
time?
just talking about like what he did for a living. He talked
Which
about how
was?
much money he made, and I was just not interested in hearing about him anymore.
What do you do for a living?
He was like a firefighter.
Okay. All right. That is a pretty cool job, though. I mean,
Yeah, but that's all he talked about. I was like, that's cool and everything, but what about me?
Yeah.
I mean, if
What
he
about
asked,
you?
what do you?
That's a
Hey,
full
let's talk
angle.
about your stripping career. Do you think?
Yeah, my OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Wait, this was before you met your guy 7 years ago?
This is before him, yes.
So this was 7 years ago.
Yeah, that was the last guy I dated before him.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, the crazy thing I've said is that my grandma fell. God forbid. She didn't.
I fell and it can't get up. I'm the life alert.
Lying on grandma's name, shame on you.
Oh man.
Oh, God forbid, she's fine. I mean,
all right.
Shame on
yeah,
you.
I mean, he'd be like, "Oh my God, she okay?" But like, no,
Oh,
like it's fine, it's fine. Be like, do you want me to go to the hospital? No, it's fine, it's
Yeah.
fine. Do you want me to do something? It's fine.
That's actually
Damn.
funny.
You can't.
Sorry, you tell me what's on now?
Yeah,
What is it?
I had a family member who used to like be fucked up all the time, and she had kids, so I used to always have to take care of her kids. So I'd always just throw that
is that
excuse in.
excuse?
Yeah,
All right. Fair enough.
best one.
Babysit. Okay. C Dig goes, look in her eyes when you mind freak her, Myron. Yeah, bro. That girl was frustrating as hell. Yash Raj, all the way from India. Appreciate that. Jamie Carbajal, why do most girls tend to get really bored and start to plan their next move quietly? Once she knows the guy she's with in her eyes, she has met his full potential, but out loud they preach the exact opposite. I think what he means is girls always have a dude set up when they leave their guy.
Of course.
Yeah, they have a backup plan. They actually polled married women and they found about 50% of married women have a backup guy.
It's
I'm not
It's
surprised.
like plan B,
It's a
right?
plan
You gotta
B.
have an option.
Did you have a plan B when you left the Navy SEAL guy?
No.
Stop lying, bro.
Stop the cap.
Comrade, stop lying. All right, Chat Castle. We want Pink out of here. Hurting the quad of the show, and I'm losing brain cells. Yeah, she was dumb as fuck, bro. It's fine though. Yeah, the thing that's crazy is like you have a podcast. How, like,
Yeah. I mean,
Bro, I already know it's only audio for a reason.
yeah.
Just I'm just saying.
Yeah, a lot of people have podcasts and they be trash. All right, Hulk Hogan's son's transition is going well. Oh, he's talking about the pink girl. Okay. Then the no name guy goes, yo, Myron, over there looking like a healthy KIU, losing hair from listening to these 304s. Yeah, I know, bro. It is what it is. IRS, shout out to you. Official IRS ratings from Myron's side. Rosie Perez lookalike. Okay, so he's rating you guys on how he thinks you guys look. So he's Rosie Perez lookalike 5, massage therapist 4, sassy black queen 4, the 18-year-old tax consultant 6. Hit me up for a more fulfilling career. Miss Russia, Miss Russia 6.5, Cuban sloth 4, their 35-year-old on OF 5, nationally 5, nationally, yeah, sorry, 5, grandma 3, that was a blondie, and then Mia Khalifa U a 5. Any of you guys have anything you want to say back to the IRS?
Nah.
No, we're okay.
Iris got
actually a
nothing on me.
good choice,
The
yeah.
You
heck?
better pay your taxes.
Yeah, you
Okay.
better get that.
Happy Teachers Appreciation Week. Chris, you bum. Granny Scripper is cat for the most part. Yeah, she said she was a teacher for a day and left.
Bro,
Makes sense.
Yeah,
see
makes
why,
sense.
man.
Tell him, Chad.
All right. Official stats say 80% of women want 20% of men. Ladies, does that mean the modern woman actually wants polygamy? Okay. So, ladies, what he's saying is that most women are chasing a small percentage of men. Since women are chasing a small percentage of men, are you okay with that guy having multiple women? Yes or no?
Yes,
You're okay with your guy having multiple chicks?
absolutely. As long as I'm able to participate and be in with that as well.
But what if he just wants a one-on-one session without you there?
Yeah, no.
It's a slow Tuesday.
Yeah, the thought of it.
You'd be okay with
Good
that?
for me, yeah.
Okay. What about you?
No.
You want monogamy?
Monogamy, I'm guessing, is the opposite of
yes.
Mono means
Yeah, that's
one.
just he's not seeing anyone else.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a relationship. It's
Okay,
just me
so
and
you'd be
you.
okay with a more average guy?
I guess so. Yeah.
5'7", $37,000 to $50,000 per year, depending on the state.
Hey, if I'm with him, it's for a reason, you know.
Okay. What about you? Are you okay with sharing your guy?
Typically no, but I have been thinking yes.
I mean, you're 37.
I'm 35.
Okay.
Today is my birthday.
Yeah, and you probably make six figures a year, I'm assuming, with between OF and dancing and everything, correct? Or
Yeah.
close to it?
Yeah.
Okay, so automatically, a majority of men aren't going to qualify for you financially.
Right.
So you would probably have to be polygamous to a degree. Well, you'd have to share.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
Maybe?
Yes,
Yeah.
you will.
Do you think you can compete with a girl that's 21 years old that makes 20K per year?
Maybe.
No, you
You
won't.
can't. The reality is you can't. You can't. I'll just be honest with you. The reality is, yeah, bro.
37.
Oh,
35.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, 35.
35 years old, you make $100,000 per year. The guy that's successful, that has
try.
money, he's going to want the 21-year-old that's bad. He don't care.
I know,
about
I know,
money.
I know.
So,
You're right. You're right.
Life alert.
It's okay. What about you? Would you share your guy?
35, 37. Same.
Have you heard the song Be a Song? I would share my man before I share my dinero.
Go, queen.
Share my what?
yes,
Dinero
I
or money?
would.
Okay.
I would. If I'm not in love with that person, then I would. But if I'm in love with you, like right now, I'm in love with this girl. Like I would not let her do any of that.
Question.
Wait,
Question.
don't you have a man?
Yeah, but I'm in love with a girl.
Oh shit.
Question.
Yo, dude, if you're watching this show, what are you doing, nigga? God damn.
Question for you, Miss Cuba.
Yes.
So explain to me
Yes.
what you said earlier. You said if you love your man, you won't share him. But if you don't love him, you'll share him. Break that down for me.
Not that I don't love him. I like you can love somebody without being like in love with them.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
No, but why won't you share him though?
I would share him because I want him to be free and like have fun.
No, but you said
Because I'm not like that toxic. You know what I mean?
but you said if you love the person, you can't share them. But why is that?
I can love you, but if I'm not in love, like physically, 100%, like you can love somebody without like physically being in love. I think.
Bro. Oh my
Like, does
god.
that make sense? Like, you
No.
can love somebody
No, 'cause-
without like
Because
physically.
I've heard from other girls like, okay, they say if I love the person, I can't share them. But if I don't like the person that much, I don't mind sharing them.
No, I can like you and I can love you, like love your soul and like your spirit, but like physically. You know what I mean?
No, I
Like,
don't. What are you talking about?
Oh my.
Bruh. Let's just move on, man.
Okay, well, that's what's going on with me right now. I'm in a situation like where I love a girl and I'm dating a man.
You are lost, my friend.
Does the guy pay your
I am
bills?
not.
Why are you with the guy?
Because the girl is like super toxic.
So
and
why
like
are you with the guy then?
because he's not toxic. Like he gives me peace of mind and she doesn't, but I'm in love with her.
Wait, where you live? Hialeah?
Probably.
Hell nah. I hate Hialeah. That's not for me.
Little Havana? Bro, that's Hialeah problems, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Hell no.
All right,
Why would
what
you say
about
that?
where we at here? Yeah, Miss Russia, go ahead.
No way. No. Don't want to share. Cannot.
Cannot?
No.
But he take care of you.
Chop, chop. No, no, no.
He pay all bills.
Wait, no chop, chop
what? He take care of you
Everything.
forever.
Hold on. You said you're from Moscow. You're from Russia, right?
Yes.
Are the Russian men over there that have money faithful?
They cheat a lot. That's why
Okay.
I choose American, you know?
Do you think Americans are going to cheat a lot too?
He not.
He not.
He not.
He will.
No.
He will. Yes.
He
Okay.
will not.
Miss Russia really has that American dream.
White House, picket fence.
The niggas are out there cheating. Russia. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen over here?
Oh my god. I can't. Oh.
Okay. What about you? Would you share your guy?
No.
No.
I wouldn't.
Are you okay with a more average guy then?
Yes, sir.
All right. What about you?
I tried, it backfired.
What part? What back? Sharing your guy backfired?
Wait, he left you?
No. I said like because he was super sexual and I wasn't. I was just like, I'm okay if you go fuck other girls.
Okay.
He's like, so what does that mean? Trying to fuck other niggas? I'm like, no, I just don't want to keep fucking you every day. And he's like, he just thought I was trying to use it as a tactic to cheat.
So he broke up with you?
No, we stayed. That's
So
what
what
I'm
ended the
saying.
relationship then?
Wait, hold on. I'm curious. So your man
No,
had
nigga, we got it. What ended the relationship then?
No,
Money.
I'm getting there.
Oh, money.
Money? So you had a lower sex drive than him, right? He had a higher sex drive than you.
Mhm.
So what if like you love your man? Would you want to like be there and be more, I guess, like loving for him to make it work?
I hear you, but it's more than just like just wanting to, of course.
Did
But
he
if
pay
I
the bills and take care of you?
we
Oh,
it
yeah.
was a team effort.
Okay.
You did.
There you go.
Right. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, Queen.
If you maybe, but
Yeah.
because she got to work and stuff, then
Yeah, she's like, fuck this. I'm too tired. Nigga.
No,
Deal with these angry customers at Amex.
probably. Actually.
Okay. What about you?
I don't like to share.
No?
Not really. No.
Yeah,
Do you want a higher status guy?
I mean, I could get one that I don't really like, and yeah, he could go
Where is he?
fuck some other girls, I guess.
Where is
oh,
he?
sorry. I don't know why that. Wait. So no, I don't like to share.
Okay. But if you want to, I mean, you probably make similar money to your friend here.
Yeah. I'm also a mom, so she comes first. So I'd rather be alone
Okay.
than just deal with
You have
anything
one
or
kid or two?
anybody. Just one.
One kid.
Yeah, she's so cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd rather be alone than
I mean,
than
yeah.
concede. Okay. What about you?
It
Would you share?
depends, but I'm gonna say no. I don't want to share.
Okay. All right. I think they would all break the rules though if they met the right guy.
The right guy.
They'd let him fuck
Yeah.
other girls. Minnie goes, only Chris could find the one Russian woman who doesn't know how to be feminine and agreeable to the men in the room. L. Chris. Okay, fair enough.
Bro, how Chris know that, bro? Come on,
Yeah,
man.
how does he gonna know that? The man calculator's capped since it only counts reported on the book's income. Most niggas I know earn most of their money off the books. Myron, I'm surprised a smart guy like you can't see the nuances here.
This
Mike,
nigga,
you're a
bro.
fucking retard for
What
saying
the
that
fuck,
shit.
Mike?
Like,
Yo, it's always the same nigga,
idiot,
bro.
This guy.
It's always
Like,
the same nigga saying the same dumb
yo,
shit.
like, bro,
Yeah.
you do. So he's talking about people that like, don't report their income, criminals, etc. That's a minority of the population, bro.
Drug dealers,
and shit. Like, bro, I know niggas that
Like
get their money off the
illegal.
books, bro. Like, you can't use
construction.
that. You're a fucking idiot, dude. Like, what the fuck, man? Fucking retards, man. Like, yo,
Fucking
oh my
Mike.
God, man.
Oh, Mike.
Every time that nigga leaves a comment, his son's stupid as fuck, bro. Every time, bro.
Can you read it out
Fuck out of here.
loud?
Go watch some other shit, man. God damn. Even as kids, little girls will identify and follow the leader by observing their families and hierarchy. Little girls will obey and idolize their dads more. Also, mom and dads will overwork themselves to not see their children being slew. Oh,
Okay.
sluts.
Yeah.
Sluts. Okay, cool. Yvette Simonis. As you can see, these women in today's society are no longer management material, just straight pestering and headaches. Just pay for the box so she can leave.
yo. You know what's funny? Okay. You know what's funny about him, right? Like, get that he pays for sex, and I understand why he does it.
Yeah.
But bro, he's so adamant about it, bro. He wants the world to do it as well. I'm like, bro, we're not doing that shit, bro.
Oh my God.
We're not doing that shit, bro.
Ladies, what are your thoughts on guys that pay for sex?
Lame as fuck, but some girls will take it. So
What are your thoughts on that?
It must be super important that they're paying for it.
Is that like a turn off to you or a turn on
Definitely a turn off.
for you?
wait, so it's a turn on?
No, turn off, she said.
Oh,
What about you?
that's crazy. Like, nah, it's a turn off.
Okay, for you?
For my man to pay for sex?
Let's say a guy you're looking at to like date is paying for sex. Is it turn off or turn on?
He's busy. He don't got time to. be taking these hoes on dates.
No, even if he does, like again, if it's before me and he really wanted, like you guys said, biologically,
You
you
don't
guys
care?
need to. Of course not. If
Okay,
he needs to fuck, and that's the only way he needs to get it.
All right.
Get it how you could get it.
All right. What about you?
I think it is a turn off and that it kind of lowers his dignity quite a bit. Yeah.
All right.
My man always pay for everything and give me the gifts all the time.
Oh no. Your man is paying another girl for sex.
Another girl? No. Not
Only you?
Only me, yes.
Okay.
So you're the only one that gets paid for the sex.
Yes.
Okay.
Super attractive by this.
Fantastic.
Yes, you're amazing. Great.
All
Okay.
right. I think if someone's going to ask how much. How much?
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Okay, well, it depends. Like if it's me and it's my man, not just a random person.
Let's keep it 1,000. Girls at the club are definitely fucking for money.
Yeah,
You know
they are.
this.
They are.
Okay, they might, but me personally, I don't do that. Like
Hold on.
at the club,
So
like
you never did
ever.
it?
No,
No, one time.
Stop the cap.
no, I would not. Like I don't know. I just think it's nasty. Like.
So you've never once
Like
you've never once had a trick pay you for sex?
Never?
No.
Come on now.
Like I've been asked, but like I've always said no.
Stop the cap.
So you're telling me no back room
Oh my god.
quickies?
You never gave a guy a hand job at the club?
Stop the
Not one
cap.
time.
And even if I'm drunk, like I'm not able to. Like I just don't feel like it's the right thing.
You
to
just
do.
said you don't drink at work.
Sometimes, like
Bruh.
sometimes, like when I'm like I'm not making enough money. Like I get stressed and I start drinking.
Okay. And then what does that lead to?
Fucking
No,
stupid
no.
shit. Yes.
Just like me being a little crazy. That's it.
A little crazy.
What's a little crazy?
Yeah, describe a little crazy.
Yeah, like happy crazy, not bad crazy. You know.
You mean a happy ending, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm dead, bro.
Ladies, let's be honest here. You guys also dance. What percentage of girls fuck at the club?
Probably all of them because it's hard to make money in the clubs now. We just hit a
Facts.
strip club last night and there was no one in there.
Yeah, nobody's in there for a reason. They're all doing the bad thing.
Yeah, but all
and they
these
scared
girls-
everybody out.
They watch
Wait. Yeah, Fresh and Fit.
All right. So have either of y'all ever smashed a dude at the club?
Hell no.
No.
I would never do that
Hell
in
no.
a public place.
No, I don't want anyone knowing about anything I do or my business.
How long y'all been dancing though?
I stopped dancing 4 years ago.
How long did you dance prior?
But I was dancing at least about 12 years.
12 years? You never smashed somebody?
Oh no, hell no.
Sure. All right. What about you? Have you ever smashed anyone at the club?
No, I would never do anything
How
in
long
a public.
did you dance? How long have you been
I
dancing?
started when I was like 18 or 19, but I
And then
just
when'd
do
you
it
stop?
like I didn't stop. I just go in there when I
So
can.
you've been dancing for like 17 years?
Yeah, some crazy
And you never
shit
smashed
like that.
nobody?
I've taken some breaks, but I mean, no, I'm not gonna.
Wait, where do you guys dance? Arkansas?
Phoenix, but I'm from Akron,
Ohio.
Yeah, but I danced in Vegas before.
Yeah, she's.
And you ain't smashed in Vegas? And you were able to compete with those girls?
No, actually, this one girl said she would let this guy fuck her in the ass, and I was like, "Bitch, you're nasty." At the club, I don't know if she did.
What a
but-
K, yeah.
So you guys went to Vegas. You didn't make no money then if you're over there and girls are out doing anal.
That's so painful.
I actually worked at like
Who said
2
that?
a.m. to 8 a.m. and you had like a
Yes.
lot of drunk guys rolling in there at that time. So it was
Sucks.
pretty cool.
Guys who are getting laid.
That's pretty cool.
It was cool. I mean, it was
fun.
It was crazy.
making money.
I never
schedule.
worked out
yeah,
there.
but it was cool.
All right. So
okay,
these girls have been dancing for damn near a decade.
Yeah.
Almost 2 decades.
Never smashed.
Never smashed a dude. Okay.
For money.
Hell no.
All right.
I just started dancing though. I've been dancing for like almost 2 years.
And you never smashed nobody, right?
No, but it's not like it's been 17 years.
Trust me, we're gonna find out. They're gonna talk in the chat.
Oh
Of course,
You
go
got me.
ahead.
Hey.
They can say all they want.
Okay.
Fantastic. My neck is starting to hurt now. God damn.
Oh my.
Goes a line all over the show. All right. We got here. What do we got here?
Rider of the Storm.
Rider of the Storm goes, you know what I mean? Your education is failing you. Salute, gentlemen. All right. In the dash. Fresh, you got this.
Damn. 5 out of 5 cat bags, clearly delusional. Myron is trying to help you out, and you basically acted like my sister. You stopped listening, you shut down. Also, my cancer doctor told me that I'm clear to recover and get back to work.
Hey, good stuff.
Awesome.
Nice.
What's up, bro?
Amen.
McQueen in the chat. Ah!
Damn! Damn, the girl in the pink stank.
Stank! She stank!
Man, I got some
McQueen, what does she smell like, bro? Like onions?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
because he was back there when she was getting kicked out. Like, onions,
onions
onions
and sweat.
Onions and sweat?
I
It smelled
feel
like
so
aged
bad
onions.
for her.
It tastes like what? It smell like what?
Aged onions.
That's not what I'm saying. I feel bad.
Bro,
Damn.
I'm
I gotta tell you nothing before y'all came.
No.
Should let her know, be like, hey, we were like, you know.
All I said was get your deodorant on before we
Wait,
leave.
wait,
Dude, I was about
Sorry,
to
Mara,
spray
fresh.
the Lysol from the
So-
bathroom on her. Like,
Wait, hold on. So before I set the girls down for the rules, right? I told her, hey, listen, Pink, you're here. And I smelled her, and if you girls notice, I put her to the side, right?
Yeah.
I said, Zena, Kim, and can you take care of her? Bro, she came back even like a little bit less worse, but god damn.
Oh my god.
I'm keeping my arm shut.
She
I
gave,
gave her
Kim an
deodorant.
attitude. She was mad at Kim.
Well,
Yeah.
because Kim wanted to help her out. She's like, fuck you,
No, Kim
bitch.
did help her out. She
Yeah,
got
I
mad
know,
that she
but-
helped her out, though.
Who's Kim?
The Colombian in the back.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I know what she is now. I know what she is now.
But yeah, well, y'all brought her. Why did y'all give her no deodorant or nothing, man?
Man, I gave her my deodorant.
I just
Oh,
met her
nice.
the first time when we met each other in Miami.
Okay, so you didn't know her prior.
So I didn't really know her like that. No.
Okay, so you see how she just threw that hot potato? She's like,
I'm
shit,
not
shit.
my friend.
So
Not my friend.
she's your responsibility then.
I mean, yeah, but she's all right. We got Uber and shit to the hotel. She'll be all right.
Yo, older women are savages, bro.
Yeah.
they don't give a fuck. Like a 21-year-old, oh my god, I'll leave with you. It's okay. I feel so bad. I'll leave with you. Older women don't give a fuck. You stinky bitch, go home. Older women don't give a fuck, bro.
Yo.
Holy. Okay, cutthroat. All right, Myron, I've been watching your podcast a while. Seems to me most women look at man as a bucket of money, take everything and leave to another one. This is real nature then? Speak here from Brazil. I'm software engineer. Well, just understand that women
It's
are hardwired
possible.
to get what they need through you. Your job is to obviously provide them what they need, but at the same time build attachment. Okay?
Yeah.
You don't want to be just a wallet, and that's where game comes
Here we go.
Lord Myron's balls. Oh,
Go
maybe
ahead.
you would enjoy this. All hope is lost for getting the man you want. Accept it and try and find an average man or die alone with your cats and dogs. You squandered your value. Start helping the young girls so they don't share your fate. Keep watching the Fresh Fit to learn the key. I appreciate that.
That wasn't
my
that
friend.
bad.
That was that bad.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies, would you not consider a man if he doesn't drink and is a workaholic? Energy and positivity isn't an issue. Mailman Nick.
Yes, it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a,
I would consider a man
That's a turn on?
as a
You-
turn on. Yes.
Yeah.
You like a guy that doesn't drink and is a workaholic?
Yes.
He
Yeah,
can
I
drink
think it's
sometimes.
fine. I
But
think
here's
it's
the thing.
professional.
That's cool. But what I've noticed though is that girls complain because you don't see him that much. Are you okay with not seeing him and he's gonna be the boring one when y'all go to dinner and shit? He ain't gonna drink.
And
I mean, when
also-
I finally do see him when he comes back from work, I'll be
No,
so
no.
excited to jump on
But
it.
don't forget when you go to a party, he ain't drinking. He's
Yeah,
sober.
he's not-
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
You're lit,
smart.
but he's not.
Oh,
It's
yeah, that's
really
fine.
smart. They
Really?
need to
Because then he's taking care of me.
Yeah, but he's annoyed by you.
Not
He's annoyed
even
though.
one
Yeah,
drink.
and that's another thing
he's
when that
sober.
happens. Yes.
Why are we going out?
That's
That was,
annoying.
that was us in the club.
Yeah.
Sober as hell.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
good
lame.
for you guys.
It's
See,
lame,
see?
bro.
No.
Yeah, it's lame.
Like not even
That's the
one
reaction.
drink. Like one
Why don't you
drink.
drink with me? I'm like, bro, I don't drink.
But men have to be on their shit when they go out. They can't be acting like that.
But one drink's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna get you drunk. Like one drink is
I mean,
just.
it might.
I'm a lightweight, so
Yeah, he is.
Well, it's not even that. It's that it kind of defeats the purpose. It's like if you're not gonna get drunk, then what's the point of even having one?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just to
true.
enjoy. the
I
drink.
mean, to be honest, it's gonna sound fucked up again, but I think only women have the privilege of like drinking all the time and partying and doing weed. Like guys, we have to be on point because
Yeah.
if we do anything that distracts us from making money or being successful, it hurts our ability to find women. But for y'all, you guys can go out party, whatever. It don't
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
Like
I agree with that.
well, guys will not respect you, but in
Yeah.
general, it won't hurt you with finding
That's
a
true.
partner. Like girls can really do whatever the fuck they want.
Even when things happen in the club, you gotta defend yourself. If you're drunk, you can't really do shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
why women shouldn't even be
out by ourselves drinking
doing
without a man by our
stupid
side.
shit.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
y'all can do what y'all do, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
facts,
Yeah.
facts. I see that all the
Yeah,
time.
y'all saying it now.
Yeah, you saying I know, but
I've
after this podcast,
I've
we
been
club.
drunk for 2 days. Let's
Hey,
just strip
hey.
club after this.
She wants to go see Rick Ross.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about that.
Club Live.
Okay.
It's my
I
birthday.
can't wear
It's my
this dress
birthday.
in
If Rick
there.
Ross says, "Yo, come to the back," you going?
Yeah.
Shit.
We heard
Oh,
you the first time.
What about you? Are you going?
No.
Rose.
Yeah, well, Rick
You
would
on
go
camera.
kick it with him. Yeah.
Stop the
You're on
cap.
camera, so you're gonna say that.
Yeah, she going back.
I mean, I would go kick it with him.
I would.
Well, you're single, but you.
if he was out on the floor, I'd kick it with him out there, but not in the back.
Stop the cap.
Bro, stop lying, bro.
He wants you in the back though.
Yeah, she been lying all night. I never fucked nobody in the club. Yo, come on, man.
Okay, we
You've
got
been dancing for damn near 2 decades.
I know, right?
we got
You were dancing in the 90s.
Hey,
I did not have sex
before
with
she
that
was
patron.
born.
Right, yeah, she was dancing.
Before she was born.
No.
They had beepers back then.
Oh my God.
all these old folks, these niggers.
Yo, what?
Fresh, mute your mic, bro.
What? Back in the old days, no?
Fresh, we gotta go to Rumble.
Mute your mic.
We gotta go to Rumble
No,
now.
no.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
you good.
okay.
All right, BN.
First, the blackest one, so you can say that. 23 years old, 6'2", self-made multimillionaire, shredded. Just want to say, keep up the shit. Been binging y'all recently. Facts on everything. Myron, a real one. All right, BN, don't get taken to the cleaners by these girls, my friend.
Facts.
Since the off girl said she's smart, let's test the panel. Name 3 countries excluding USA, Canada, and Mexico. Don't let me down.
Oh shit.
All right, we'll start right here with Miss OF.
Wait, name one.
3 countries.
3 countries.
Brazil, Fiji, and Nigeria.
Fact check Fiji for us.
Is that
So you
like
wait.
like the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact check if Fiji's
Is
a
it in
country.
the
I don't
Fiji
know.
Islands?
Fiji Islands, yeah.
Fiji Islands?
Double check.
Okay,
All right, what about you?
Australia, Italy, and Switzerland.
What about you?
Hungary, France. Shit.
And what?
Italy?
Did she say Italy?
I don't know. Oh, did you say Italy? I'm so
Yes.
sorry.
One more.
I was going to say Canada, but you said no, right?
Yeah, no, Canada. One more. There's only like 160 left.
I know. I'm like,
I know.
I can't think right now. I'm tired.
Stupid.
Yep.
The excuse, I'm tired. Okay. When we asked her if she smashed anybody in the club, she was like, no!
Yeah.
Right away. She can't name 3 countries, though.
And Mo?
She was able to scan all 17 years of that experience and be like, nah. What about you?
Germany,
Yep.
Spain, and Sweden.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I visit a lot, and I can tell you my favorite. I love Thailand, Indonesia, and Paris, France.
Who paid for the trips?
Yeah, who?
My
The
boyfriend.
sponsor.
Yes.
Okay.
No, your ex.
Yes, we travel together. Yes.
Yes.
And before I have relationship, we travel together with my boyfriend. I visit 41 countries.
Did you pay for any of them?
No.
Wife on easy mode.
No.
Holy.
No.
No.
Of
No.
course not.
All right,
Yeah,
what about
never.
you?
Azerbaijan, Argentina, and Cambodia.
What was that first country?
Azerbaijan.
God damn, okay.
Bless you.
What about you?
Congo, Rwanda, and Egypt.
All right.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You said Rwanda?
Rwanda, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Wakanda forever.
I should have said Egypt. What the hell?
I wish I wasn't at the end.
Yeah, too late for you. You just hold out, bro.
I know.
You just hold out.
I know.
All right, what about you? 3 countries.
Ireland, Sweden, Sudan. I know you're from there.
Okay, my way. She wants some Sudan. Chris. She wants some Sudan in her.
I think he's cool. I think he's cool.
Yes, sir.
She choosing Myron heavy. The game is heavy with this one.
Oh my soul.
She wants some Myron Gaines.
Oh my soul. Lord Gaines on guard.
You guys need to grow up.
Fourth wife?
You guys are extremely immature.
You feel me, Myron?
Immature.
She's mature.
Myron, do you feel me?
No, man, I don't feel any of them. All right, now, what about you? 3 countries, please.
Okay, Panama, Costa Rica, Uruguay.
Okay.
Thank you.
To the point.
All right. So only one person fucked it up then. Everyone else named 3 countries. And Fiji was checked out, so you're good.
You good. You good.
Yeah.
All right. Roy Dunya
goes, hey, Fresh, looking forward to seeing you at the FX Summit in June. Big pop.
Yes. I will be speaking there with some other panelists. It's going to be a fun.
Speaking?
Yes. Speaking on stage. Thank you very much, Chris. yo, Chris, I know you're nigga, you're not talking, bro.
Hey, nigga, you the host.
No, it's fine. I've improved. Have you?
Stop the cap.
No, there you go. There you go.
All right. This is fantastic. Shout out to Big Mo on his fitness journey. Ladies, what do you think a man wants from a wife, and what do you actually offer?
They don't know, bro. We covered that earlier.
Well, yeah. Should we ask?
They don't even know. I mean, we could do it for this one. In front of it. But.
All right. Name 2 things that you think a man wants in his wife. We'll start right here with Ms. Vibe.
Okay, 2 things.
Yeah.
They want loyalty,
Uh-huh.
first and foremost. And I want to say stability, but I don't know. That's all I got.
Damn.
I mean,
okay.
you're 31. Goddamn.
Loyalty and
What
stability.
about you? What do you think are the top two
Shit.
things a guy wants?
For her to let him lead and to listen to him. I guess you could say that's one. Obviously not to be out partying.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, so a subordinate of someone to look
Subordinate.
Subordinate.
up to.
Like follows lead.
And I'm
Yeah.
messing with her.
But you can see it pains her to say that.
Yeah.
No. Anyways, because I'm a sucker for my man, but whatever. And
oh yeah, you got a guy, right?
No, I'm single.
Yeah,
Oh.
single. Yeah.
And a motherly figure.
All right. What about you?
A woman who is submitted to her man, who doesn't, act up that whole independent whatever.
Yeah.
And a woman who knows how to do the basics like cook, clean.
Stab.
Bro, this 18-year-old been making y'all look crazy, bro.
Yeah.
She's
P's and Q's.
Yeah, she's been on it.
She's smart. Yeah, she is.
Yeah. What about you, Miss Russia?
And crazy.
Men want that woman be femininity, sexy, beautiful, and loyalty, I think.
Okay.
Are you loyal?
Yes.
You just left your guy. What do you mean you're loyal? All right. What about you?
I think like peace of mind and like loyalty, but like
What happened to being a boss bitch from before?
mostly peace of mind because straight up, if you're always straightforward, even if you're gonna be with some other guys, like you have to like be straightforward,
What?
and like
What?
which is not the case,
You with some other guys?
but like it's not my case
Oh, multiple
personally.
guys?
No. It's not my case, but there's like some open relationships that I've known of. Not me. I've never been
But do you
through
think
it.
men are okay with girls being open relationships?
I've met some guys. Like me personally, I've never been through it, but yeah.
Okay,
So now how can you speak on
let
it
me keep
then?
it 1,000 with you. The only reason men allow an open relationship is because their girl runs the relationship.
Yeah.
It's because they
No man
maybe
with
they
any
like more
balls
than
will
one
ever let
girl.
his girl fuck another dude.
Yeah.
Not another dude, but like another girl. Yeah,
Well-
like two girls and one guy.
Well, yeah, he's got to be involved. That's not the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
So whatever happened to a boss bitch that you mentioned before? Why did you
Well,
say that?
I'm still a boss bitch. What you mean?
No, but you said before that that's what men should want is a boss bitch. So, but you didn't mention it just now.
Well, because that and peace of mind, I think peace of mind is more important than that.
But you didn't say it before.
That's important, but like now you're asking me what's more important. So I think peace of mind.
You
It's 'cause
stupid.
We're
All right,
too
what about
grown
you?
to be stressed.
What about you?
Loyalty.
Like,
Loyalty. Okay. What about you?
I think a genuine connection and relating to stuff, like it's like, oh, like you like that too, or you have those same ideals as I do. Like that's good. Like we can vibe. Like we can build something together.
All right. What about you?
Somebody who's compliant, who doesn't complain.
All right. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, bro. Hope is not there.
Yeah. Okay. I tried. That blonde girl that got Frank Castle couldn't even get OJ hard. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
Fuck out of here. Show some respect to the show. Yeah, bro, I mean,
Wow.
it is what it is, man.
I mean, Dania.
Dowry is what the husband is giving the wife to keep for her own, not for no one else. What the fuck? Okay, he's making fun of you, Miss.
Yeah, I hear.
Miss Africa.
Gary Grant goes, arranged marriage 4% divorce rate, other marriage 50% divorce rate. Good job, Myron and Fresh. Keep the logic and truth coming. Keep helping the youngsters building self-esteem. All right,
Arguing?
2 chickens and a goat is worth more. Wait, no, I read that one before. Huge anus goes. Oh, I see what you did there. Huge anus. Wow, Cuba has half a brain cell. Snake Castle Patrick Star. Russian Susie probably on unemployment, and the second Mia Khalifa in the show. Fantastic.
Oh, I think he means you.
I guess so.
Yeah, he's calling her Mia Khalifa.
That used to be my nickname through like middle school.
But you're Hispanic though, right?
Yeah, half Mexican.
Okay. Mexican and what?
Just Mexican and white, like
Oh, and Caucasian.
yeah.
You like tacos?
I fucking love tacos.
I can
I'm
tell.
poor for some tacos.
Fresh, what the fuck?
no. Don't do that, bro. I'm just curious. I'm just curious, bro.
It's like if she asked you like fried chicken?
I do.
Yeah.
And orange soda. And grape juice and
and
watermelon.
Kool-Aid.
Watermelon.
W Riz.
Yeah, W Riz.
Wait, you Caribbean?
Burrito.
All right. Fantastic. I figured I'll donate another 20 just so I could tell you that you said my last name right, Myron. My first name is pronounced Jaime. The J's are like H's. LOL. Watch you all the time. Girls do
Twins.
deserve less. Okay. I
Shout out to you,
that.
bro.
Mike Davis again. Every business owner I know accepts cash payments that aren't reported. I'm not talking about illegal. Myron, being the stupid person, smart person again. Myron, because a ninja didn't pay his rent, you don't got let off your steam on me.
Damn, man.
$100
He
to
said
you.
Because a ninja didn't pay his
One of your
rent,
tenants.
you don't got let off your steam on me.
I was thinking about your funny though.
Yo, Mike Davis on your ass.
Still low IQ comments. Because, okay, let's say they don't report all their income. They're still going to make over $100,000 per year, which still makes it, because here's the thing. Once you get over $100,000 per year, it starts becoming diminishing returns as far as like the next percentile of person.
Yeah.
So for the purposes of our calculator, which we're using on her, which is your whole argument, it doesn't matter if they report it or not. Over 100,000, that's pretty much the threshold, dude. So whatever.
All right.
L. Mike Davis. Shout out to the IRS. Oh, the IRS is watching.
Made no mistake.
Okay, here we go. So he's gonna rate you guys what he would pay you guys for sex.
What the fuck?
So just so y'all know, Yvette goes, make no mistake, this is the official rating and 1 hour out calls request for tonight's episode.
Yeah. Bro.
Anali. Who's Anali?
Wait, who's that?
Anali. Who's Anali?
Probably me.
Oh.
Right, probably you.
Okay.
4
and $0. Nashali, $0. All right.
Ashley, 4.
Ashley, $0. Camila, $0. Anastasia, $400. Damn. How much
was that?
That's her. How much that is in Russian rubles?
I don't know.
You don't know what what's
I
US
don't
dollar?
live there already a long time. I was travel everywhere.
Okay, so if he paid you,
when's the last time you lived in Russia?
I've been in Russia 1 year ago, just for 1 month.
And you don't remember what a Russian ruble is to a dollar?
It's $1. It's 78 rubles, and I cannot count.
Damn, she Americanized
Hold on,
already
yeah,
up to
I
here.
cannot-
I'm curious. If he paid you, would you smash?
Of course not.
Oh, but you say you want to be taken care of.
No, I have the man who taken care of me already.
You say
No, we little play, and maybe we will come back. We
Wait.
always have some things.
Wait, did you break up with your guy though? He still takes care of you?
Yes.
What? Why does
Of
he?
course, yes. He loved me so much.
But you don't love him.
I love him.
Why'd you leave him then?
Because I not leave. We have some
break.
problem. Yes.
she take a break, a long break, Myron.
But you're single now, right?
I think he have to do something to make me again to say everybody that I'm not.
Have you went on a date since you broke up with him?
No.
Stop the cap.
Have you had sex with anyone since you?
Of
broke
course
up with him?
not.
Stop the cap.
Okay. Have you talked to any other man since you broke up with him?
Stop the cap.
You're talking to a man right now, so you're lying. What the hell? Have you texted another guy or talked to another guy on Instagram or anything?
No.
Stop the cap.
Have you give anyone your phone number?
Yes. The producer here, yes. But no one. I'm new here. I don't know anyone. You know, I have my sister here. That's it. It's true.
Mother Russia, why you
All
like
right,
us?
calm down. All right. Where we at here? What
Okay.
about you? Oh no, go back. Go back.
Ruthie, 6.
Yeah, he goes. Okay, he gave Anastasia $600 or $400. Ruthie $600. Beverly $10. Lindsay $20. Star $50.
What the fuck, bro?
That's cool.
All right. Any of y'all have disputes with the rating or how much he would pay you guys for box?
No. He gets a 1.
He gave you a $0 and $0.
I'll give him a 0 too.
I gave him
negative 100 for free.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Excuse me?
That fucking shit has me dead, bro. This nigga not just.
Even Simona, you are hilarious, bro.
Eddie will pay for
That's a minus 100 for you, baby.
Yo, nigga, it's hilarious, bro.
And the default picture is like him just like looking at like you know when you're in the Apple store nigga and you use the camera from like the fucking MacBook to take a picture. Nigga in the Apple Start taking a picture. Testing out the iPad. Listen to the camera quality on this. Oh shit, I'm not impressed. Like what the fuck, bro?
You know what's the funniest part?
What?
He's serious, bro.
Yeah, he's dead ass. Yeah, he's like, he's dead ass. He'll pay out that much money. Anastasia, you might have opportunity here. That's 31,000 rubles.
For real.
We did the conversions. Hello. Welcome to Fresh and Fit, motherfucker. Thank you very much, bro. That ninja mic working out. This nigga out here giving me notes in the back. All right. Ali Al Kabiri goes, shout out from Saudi. Been watching the show for 1 year now. Keep doing what you're doing. W Myron, W Fresh, W Chris, W Big Mo, L Miss Russia, and Cuba now. Yeah, though, bro. They're super haram.
Haram!
Abdul get the rocks.
Hello, Akbar!
Okay, Jay over. I just started watching a few months now, and I want to say this is really necessary content. Shout out Big Mo, who is now Medium Mo. Yeah, that's true.
There you go.
Here we go, Mike Davis again. Myron, be careful how you speak my name. I won't get into details, but I got sources that got heavy dirt on you, and you know what I'm talking about. Initial RG? Don't know who that is. Behave or I might just put you on blast. I got dirt on your sidekick too.
Oh, shit.
Mike Davis. Yeah, y'all watch out.
What's that about?
Mike Davis.
But he paid you $50.
I would like to hear this
that's
because
$150.
I mean I am black dirt, so I mean
I
Whoever think
don't
of me is fine.
respect a man that does that. It's just like, so you got to do all of that. Just
He
to
seems
scare.
pretty immature. He's
Yeah,
paying to say
'cause
these
it's just
things.
like-
no, Mike, just say it, bro.
Super
chat in now.
Go ahead, bro. We don't.
Myron,
Just say it, bro.
I think you stepped on his big baller brand shoes. That's what happened.
Big baller brand?
You stepped on his big baller brand.
Somebody stepped on his
Mike,
balls.
expose us, Mike. Expose us.
Oh my god. You're gonna say none that our haters haven't already said, bro.
Yeah, bro.
RG. I don't know what the fuck you talking
But
about.
isn't a silent shooter?
All right,
Then?
cool. What about? Go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna do my favorite part of the show. Favorite part.
What do you think about
Last thoughts on the show. How's the show for you?
I like this show. It's interesting.
We'll start here.
Hey y'all! It's always interesting, and there's always just some shit being learned and seeing other females not know
What'd you
jack
learn?
shit about this.
What'd you learn today?
society. I mean, nothing new. Nothing new. I've been on here. I'm hearing the same stuff.
My OnlyFans.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I think I learned to definitely
Or you guys can ask a question if y'all had a question or
Our comment or
disagreement.
statement.
Yeah, anything. If y'all had a question, like turn it to you guys.
yeah, I like the show. And then other parts it's just like okay, like there's really like some things you just can't argue with. You know, it's just like whatever you say, it's gonna be put down, challenge,
Yeah.
right?
It's a challenge.
But
yeah.
isn't it good to challenge people that are
Yeah.
incorrect?
You don't want to be willingly ignorant. I think that's a fear that everyone should have. Is to be willingly ignorant.
Yeah, you can't always be right about everything.
No, yeah, of course, and I like a challenge too.
Yeah,
but it's just like damn.
Yeah, I will say this.
They're-
The reason
they-
why we challenge girls on the
Mhm.
show is because what I've realized, we've interviewed, I think, almost 2,200 women on the show. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but a lot of women are stupid. And what I mean by this is like they lack critical thinking skills and they think the world revolves around them, and they fail to realize that the world is much bigger than yourself and your personal experiences don't necessarily reflect reality. Right? For example, for like if I was to say world hunger doesn't exist, right? Because I don't experience world hunger, so it's not real, that'd be very ignorant, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
But that's how women view the world a lot of times, is where they'll say, well, I don't do that, or I don't know about that, so I'm going to go ahead and extrapolate my experiences out to the entire world, which I've realized, like, and it's kind of necessary, like it's in female nature to be fairly narcissistic. Women are way bigger narcissists than men are. I mean, think about it. Y'all have to
But
be.
there's men like that too. Not only women. I've known some
Bro,
men.
did you not say you love cameras earlier?
Cameras?
Yes.
I love
Wait,
cameras.
wait. Didn't you guys notice how when
You
he
opened up the show saying that.
What? That I love cameras?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
of
did.
course. I love cameras.
That's narcissistic right there.
Yeah, I gotta admit that.
Like, yo,
Yeah, Mari.
I've been taking notes, man.
I gotta admit that
Come
one.
on,
Yeah,
man.
that was true.
So what I'm saying is that since
You
women
got
are
me there.
naturally more narcissistic, because you guys have to be for your beauty standards and stuff like that, women tend to not really look at the world beyond their own noses, what I've noticed. And when I correct them on certain things, like, actually, that's not how it goes. Most guys have never told a girl that's wrong, because guys want to fuck girls. They don't tell them the truth. I think that's what people love the show so much, is because women rarely get told the truth.
And then also women get broken up with and they don't know why, because they don't know what men really want, which is kind of scary because I mean you should know what men actually want. But
Like I noticed when you guys were asking questions and you guys were like, okay, girls in general act like this, and they like most of the girls here thought about what they do, not
Yeah.
about what girls in general do.
Yeah.
It's like that's not the question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's not about you. It's about
You
what-
get it. You get it.
Yeah, but it's amazing to me how like so many girls, because it requires critical thinking to think outside the box and think outside of yourself. And it's very, I've noticed for women, it's very difficult to do that. It's very difficult to like be like, okay, this doesn't apply to me. Let me be objective here and talk about people in general. Oh no, I got to bring it back to me, because women are naturally selfish and narcissistic, which is cool. I think it's needed, because women need to naturally be selfish, because they need to get a guy that could take care of them and their kid. It's about propagating the next society. So I'm not knocking you off for it, but it's a remarkable trait that women have, that they can't critically think a lot of the times. I mean, look at the blondie that was here, retarded. Like, I mean, stupid. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
Yeah, she
incredible.
was.
She's a podcaster too, which is the craziest part. It's like you would think, all right, I'm gonna go on this popular podcast. There's an opportunity for me to grow my podcast. Let me not be a moron and show up stinky and drunk, and be respectful. But what did she do? The complete opposite.
Yep.
Everything I asked, right back to her. Never was able to think objectively.
And to think,
we wish her the best.
She was almost a fucking teacher, bro. I'm cringing right now, bro. Like, can you imagine her teaching your kids, your son, your daughter?
That's true. Coming in and smell. I'm sorry, I can't teach.
Sorry.
We were drinking Patron all day.
Kids.
Sorry.
Fucking watch a movie, bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the TV. Billy, push the TV.
Oh my god, I feel bad now.
All right.
What about you?
What about you? Any questions, disagreements, comments?
I'm just really happy I came. I was a little nervous at first, but I really enjoyed the show.
Cool. Are we as big assholes as you thought?
Not really, no.
Not really.
I mean, I don't really, like get upset about things.
Yeah,
you
you're a
know?
good sport. Shout out to you.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Now
If
you
it's
see.
true, it's true.
My bestie.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Miss Cuba.
Well, I love the vibes.
Really?
Liked your
You don't
vibe.
gotta
Yeah,
lie.
I love
You
the
don't gotta
vibes in here. Why would I lie? First of all, I love the vibes.
been
Like
capping
I
all
like
night.
all of them. Like the girls are nice,
Okay.
And by the way,
and the guys.
Any questions or comments?
Not really.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully, like certain people don't watch this.
Chris. Chris, you got a point to make?
not, right?
wait. So,
Should have thought about
so,
that before
by
you
the
came
way,
on.
shout out to your man, because I
Yeah.
know him in real life. So shout out to him.
Okay.
He's cool, dude.
Who's her man?
No.
Hey, no.
We cool. Yeah, I know.
Okay, Chris. Another guy sent his girlfriend here to get trained by us. All right. What about you, Miss Russia? What are your final thoughts or
Super nice
questions? Or
experience. Yeah, thank you. Yes, feels amazing.
are you going to get back with your Navy SEAL guy?
Probably yes.
Good. You should. You should. Because he takes care of you and everything, right?
Yes,
Yeah, you probably
he
should.
loved me. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. The streets are cold, bro.
don't be mad at him. Be glad at him.
Incredible.
I'm trying, man.
Yeah. Get back with him. Appreciate what you got, because I'll be honest with you, here in Miami, guys just going to fuck you and throw you to the side of the road.
Yeah.
So,
I don't
just-
want to.
okay. Yeah.
Or snow.
So get back with the Navy SEAL guy. He takes care of you. He treats you well. So you obviously served in the military. Be a better girlfriend. What about you? Because I guarantee you did things wrong, even though you keep saying you're perfect. The whole reason you even said I'm perfect tells me that something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
No one is perfect in a relationship. You're definitely doing some bullshit that he doesn't like.
Yep.
I don't know. No.
I guarantee.
I think
No,
I guarantee.
It's me,
sometimes I
Mario.
have paranoias, you know.
You're telling me this guy went through Navy SEAL training,
Bro.
and and he went through all that bullshit, and you're telling me that you're perfect?
Come on, man.
That's why he loved me so much.
Because you're crazy.
Unless he has PTSD, but I mean,
Yes, PTSD.
Oh, my guy.
He's gonna get more PTSD from you. You gotta be a better girlfriend. I know you're doing some bullshit, bro. Because whenever a girl says controlling or anything like that, bro, 9 out of 10 times, it's like
They love you.
He's doing things to keep her from doing hoe shit.
And
Going to the club with her friends, being out late at night, dressing provocatively, showing her tits, whatever it may be.
No, I
Like,
didn't do anything like this.
then why is he being controlling?
Because like this, some trauma, I think. Paranoia, I don't know. One day he wake up and he tell me that I'm 14 years old and I work with enemy, you know.
Oh, it's funny.
And
it might be PTSD.
yes. And I'm like, okay, I wake up in the morning and no, he left and he's closed gun. I'm like, okay.
Oh.
After
There's more to the story.
And
There's more
I've
to
seen
the
your
story.
Instagram too.
I see why.
It's not
There's
funny.
more to the. Okay, Chris.
Hey.
Okay, Chris, go ahead.
Hey.
Go ahead. Let's see here. Let's see why he's so insecure and controlling. What? Bruh.
What is?
Yo.
God damn.
Wait, hold on. Where's he in your pictures?
I archive this. I archive it because he will fight now, but I will put it back.
Oh, hold on. So,
after.
so you telling me that he's control? What does he think about your Instagram?
What?
What does he think about your Instagram?
What do you think
He
about?
don't like. He hate my Instagram. He think I'm there. I attract men.
He loves you.
But I do the costumes and everything. I have to do the things like this.
Why? Why do you have to do this?
I like. It's
Oh,
nice.
Because you like.
Because you like.
I like pictures.
I like-
and why not? I'm young. And
What do you
beautiful.
like more? A serious boyfriend or getting married or your pictures?
No, we will get married. He already gave me the ring even.
Bro. See, there's always more to the story, bro. There's always more to the story. Yo, look, man. Look.
Nah,
I'm
that
gonna
guy's
give it to you
insecure.
painfully honest
Why
because
not?
I'm gonna give it to you honest because your girlfriends probably don't have the balls to tell you this. When I look at this profile, you know what I think? Ho.
What?
This girl's a fucking
Oh my
hoe.
god.
Because and let me tell you why. Go back. Chris,
That's
pull up,
so
pull up
bad.
go back to the original, show the profile. Like, yo, when I see a girl like this in all these foreign locations, dressed like this, etc., it tells me that she's available for other men. And I'm like, okay, how did she travel to all these places? She didn't pay for that. And you even admit it yourself, you didn't pay for it. So men automatically think, yo, this girl's a hoe. Like right now, you look like you're single, and a lot of guys are gonna give you attention. Like,
So could you imagine, right?
like this is disrespectful to your man
He's
having
taking-
a profile
He's
like
taking
this.
care of you, give you lifestyle that you want.
Yep,
and
traveling,
You're still,
I
giving you money.
always have
you're still
like this.
single.
And you still act like you're single.
On
No, I had
Instagram.
before. We had together the picture. I just archive it.
But you took
now.
them down.
Yes, because we
Oh.
are fighting now.
It doesn't matter if you're fighting.
No, it is.
Like right now, this is unacceptable. This is
Not
unacceptable.
true.
So you
No.
archive pictures?
Huh?
You archive the pictures?
I have pictures.
She
with
archived
him.
the pictures of
I
him,
have-
but kept
yeah.
her whole pictures up.
Bad Russian.
Oh my
Bro.
god.
Bruh, this is yo. See, I knew there was more to the story, bro. The reason why he is controlling is because I'll be honest, you have a hoe's uniform right now. This Instagram is very inappropriate for a girl
That
that's in a
is so
relationship.
bad.
This is inappropriate, man. Bruh,
Why you all like that?
this is an L, man. Holy.
Okay.
All right.
Oh
Bad
god.
Brother Russia.
Bruh. Yo, you need it, man.
You need,
See, she said I didn't make no mistakes. That Instagram is a whole
man, that's a
fucking
whole
mistake,
mistake,
bro.
bro.
Maybe
It's
I have to think
popping.
about
It's
it.
glowing.
I think
Please
it's
let her
beautiful.
be.
It's art.
Like who said in order to be in a relationship you gotta have a picture with your boyfriend? Like
Okay, take advice from the stripper. That'll
who
work.
said that?
Take
Like
advice
who
from her.
said
The
that?
girl that sells pictures of her
There's-
asshole on OnlyFans. Take
There's
advice from her.
low-key and private relationships that work better than the ones that are like shown to the public.
Look, no man wants pictures of his girl all over the internet with no clothing on. Period.
No clothing?
Yes.
She got clothes on.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Mike responded.
Yo.
Is Mike back?
Yeah.
What'd he
Look,
say?
There's Mike
Oh,
back.
oh, oh,
Nigga.
Oh my god.
There's Mike.
Mike, talk your shit, nigga.
Bro, really stopping the show for this shit. Mine, I would expose you, but it's bigger than you. Ultimately, your platform serves a purpose, which I'm all for, even if we got a clown at the helm. Trust me, you don't want to be too proud of yourself to push me to do it. Bro.
Mike,
outta here,
shut
bro.
the fuck up,
Bro,
nigga.
say no.
He's still not
Say
saying
what you gotta say,
Like,
bro.
what? Bro, fucking get this guy out of here, bro.
Yo, Mike, man.
Yeah,
Looks like he's
get this
struggling
nigga
to
the fuck out of here,
support
bro.
three
Go watch another podcast, bro. But anyway, going back. Fresh, you stopped the show for that stupid shit?
I want to see what he gonna say.
Nigga,
Talk all that
fuck this
shit.
guy. Don't give him no oxygen, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, what I was going to say, see, they hate on us too, ladies. See? So what was I going to say? Yeah. So anyway, I think there's more to it, man. That's you should need
Maybe
to fix
I
your Instagram.
should think about it and maybe to because
Maybe?
I didn't even see that it's something wrong with it.
Think about wearing
This is
clothes.
inappropriate for a girl that has a man, bro.
Bro, what the fuck?
At least not.
This is inappropriate.
Now you know though, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
nice.
So
I walk like this at home. My home outfit.
Oh, you
Yes,
walk like that? You
I
strut like that
guess.
in the house?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
but
true, I
why?
swear.
But why post it on the internet?
but see,
That's weird.
notice, right? You
I
do
like
it at
that.
home. When you post it, everyone sees it
And what?
around the world.
My friends.
No, everybody.
It's very happy that I have. I'm very beautiful and have a
Right,
nice life.
like,
No,
what the
but
fuck?
for your man, not for everybody else.
My man find me and love with me before I have these pictures like this, and he was fine with it. And after when we became relationship, I have to like this
Because
cover myself
because now he loves you.
So what? I love him too. doesn't mean that a lot of
Don't look like
famous
it.
a lot of famous bloggers, they do stuff like this. They do underwear photo shoot and
They get
stuff like
paid.
this. Yes,
You're not getting paid.
but I do the kind of costume. It's my promotion. I
Bro,
promote
there's
my
no
brand.
excuse for you to be dressed like that. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
You're wearing a hooker uniform. You got to stop acting like that.
It's
If you want
my
your guy to take you
costume
seriously.
what I make by my hands.
Look,
and I promote it.
look. It's inappropriate for you to be having pictures like that when you have a man that's taking care of you and providing for you. Okay? That's probably a big reason why he behaves the way he does. He just might not want to tell you, or you don't care. But either way, if you're in a relationship, and I knew something was off when you said he's controlling or whatever, I'd be pissed. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
If you did that shit to me, I'd just break up with you. I wouldn't even give you like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm just
They
gonna
can
break up on
see
you.
you, but they can't
True.
touch you.
Like, I mean, behaving like that. I mean, you don't deserve a guy to take care of you like that. You need to reassess what you're doing. Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you the truth that he's thinking in his head. Huh?
Super deserve.
You know, what was that?
I'm
Super?
deserve. Yes.
No, you do not deserve.
Yes.
You
For
do-
sex.
You do not deserve.
For
it.
a sexy time.
No, for sexy time,
We are
maybe.
4 years
Yeah.
together, you know, and it's kind of like.
Y'all been together 4 years and you're posting this shit?
Yes.
Bad Russia. Bad.
Oh man.
No, I think it's kind
Alright,
of
that's
wrong.
fine.
What about you?
Anyways, let's
Yeah,
move on.
it's fine.
Um,
Doesn't look like she's in a relationship from them pictures. Bro.
Hell no.
Oh, they.
Well, they're on break, so
Yeah, she archived those pictures immediately. though.
Archive it. Archive it. I have.
archive it.
Yes. I like you don't delete it, but you
You hide it.
hide it after when you
Yes.
come back. You can show it.
Show it again.
Yes.
Archive it.
Okay, fair enough.
Vaseline.
Can you remind me the question? Because that was a lot that just happened.
Last comments, questions,
thoughts on the show,
disagreements, whatever maybe.
Oh, no, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great conversation. It was nice to have some like-minded people like me, back me up for once in a conversation when I talk about this stuff. Because usually people are
Oh, yeah,
like,
girls are gonna get mad.
Yeah.
because usually people are like, Ruthie, why do you think like that?
You're
Blah,
a
blah,
pick
blah.
me.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I haven't been called that yet, but that's what they
Oh,
hint
it's coming.
at.
Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's just the truth, and truth hurts. But I don't want to be willingly ignorant. The truth is the truth. You just gotta be-
Internalized misogyny too is gonna come your way.
Yeah, I
They're gonna
don't
say that to you too.
No, I think men are very oppressed in today's world, especially. But
It is
yeah,
what it is.
it's the sad truth. But I think us ladies have to be better than that. And so yeah, that it was nice talking and to get this experience. So thank you guys so much for
welcome.
the opportunity.
Good head on your shoulders for 18.
Yeah.
Miss
Even though
Pilot.
it used to be crazy.
Facts.
Miss Pilot.
She wrote all that for nothing.
Yep.
Take us home.
Hey, no, I like this. I like this because I did
love
have a
that.
question, but it's like
Go ahead, do it.
Go
now
ahead.
this conversation got like so left that my question would be like out of pocket ish.
Go ahead, ask her. It's fine. Go ahead.
So all women deserve less, right?
Well, I didn't say
wait.
that, but
No, why women deserve? Oh, why women deserve less?
it's a book title. It doesn't say all women deserve less.
Okay.
Women deserve the world. Girl, we're queens. Like, we're queens.
Okay. Okay.
Is every woman a queen?
Wait.
There's a
So-
lot
I'm
of
asking
pressure.
Cuba, is every woman a queen?
Oh, well, it depends. It depends. Like,
Oh, so now it
not-
depends.
It depends.
Every court has a gesture. Just remember that.
Gotta
Yeah.
be sassy, baby.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
I'm like,
All right, so back to
No.
what you're saying. Actually, the first page of my book, it says, this book does not call for refusing to help your fellow human if it's a woman, nor does it call for refusing to work, interact, or socialize with women in society. It is to prevent you from wasting your resources on the unreciprocated romantic pursuit of women to the point it ruins your life.
Right. The women who are strictly going after a man's money, power, wealth.
It's for the girls that don't
protection.
reciprocate attraction. That's what it is. So I never said all women deserve less. I said certain ones, well, most deserve less, to be honest. But yeah.
damn.
I know you
That's
say you
crazy.
do not call women gold diggers, but I feel like
Merch.
the women that you are generalizing are those who are like borderline gold diggers. Because like you said, she's not going to stay with him for too long and be sick in bed.
Actually, what I've said is all women are gold diggers. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. And what I mean by that is all women are hypergamous, which means they all want to date up and get a man better than themselves. Some girls mask it by saying, I want a guy that's ambitious. Some girls mask it by saying, I want a guy that's educated. Some girls mask it by saying, I want a guy that works really hard and matches my energy. Either way, women always look for a man's potential and ambition and his future when mating, which inherently means they are interested in that man's ability to provide in the future, which makes them a gold digger to a degree.
Okay. So see right there, you
those ones.
instantly group all women, not generalize all women. However,
Nigga, what are you doing
it's just
now?
no, it's just I feel
Ask the
like
question.
again, I'm trying to ask it without him trying to like
No, do
poke
it.
a hole and go back to
do it.
the same
Just ask the question.
unnecessary one. So it's just like, why aren't we also
refute my arguments.
teaching? There are girls out there, okay, who want exactly all of that, but with a different mindset.
What?
What are you talking about?
Who wants a man who has more than them, who pays, who
Whose man's is this?
No, see, that's the thing.
what?
So why can't a woman want a man that wants all of this and not be in the generalized, oh, like she just wants this from you? All right, let's go.
I don't know. I'm lost.
I mean, did anyone catch what she said? Like, am I crazy here? Did anyone understand what she asked?
Have you ever had a dream that
I love this little kid.
that you had you could
Like, I'm
you
really trying to
do-
understand.
you,
Like,
you want
like,
you
I mean,
you could do
all right,
so
stop, Chris,
you
stop. Like, I mean, do you want to try rephrasing it one more time? Like, I really do want to understand what you're saying, but
Okay.
have you ever
Chris,
had a
stop.
Do you remember how when she said, what was it again? It's something about like
have you ever
more
had a dream
experience, right? More experience.
You want to gather your thoughts and then we come back to you?
Then suddenly he was just like, does he do you think he wants a woman that has more sexual experience? It's just like, it wasn't even about sexual experience. More experience as a wife. More experience as a woman who could take care of him. See, that's what I'm saying. Why are we laughing? Why can't a man want a woman that has those qualities? It's just all like she's just blank and he has to teach them from scratch. Why is he the one teaching her the woman stuff, the feminine stuff? If you guys don't want to be feminine, why are you teaching her how to be feminine for you?
Because when she comes from a household with her parents, she will learn that from good parents.
Look, man.
Victory.
No,
all
it's
of these,
not.
This is traditional, right? And these traditional rules were made by men.
Right. No.
Like you know how they're saying, oh, like back in the day, you know, this and that, like, oh, like from the beginning of time, it's been like that. From the beginning of time, men have been taking, you know, control. Like they've made the rules. They're the ones that why society is like this.
I'm not even trying to like make it as if the men are asking for too much. It's just more so on the like they're not trying to at least work with the woman who unfortunately had to do just a little bit more to make it where they are in life. It's like saying like you said, it's gonna be harder. It's not like we're not gonna find it, but men are not looking for women like them.
Yeah,
Why?
I feel you.
Why are you promoting that men are just looking for 18-year-olds? So I'm
I
saying
feel you, though.
18-year-olds who
Yeah.
are just at home.
Where did I
Like,
say
that
that
they're
men
in their
are,
comfort zone, like-
where did I say that men are looking for 18-year-olds that live at home?
You said that men are looking for younger women.
Yes.
Who lives at? I'm sorry, you're not 18. I'm sorry, and I turned around and looked at you. That was so
Like, what
wrong.
was that?
That was
Like,
so
see how
wrong.
I take what? See how she took what I said and rephrase it in another way and went to the extreme. Like, all I said is that men prefer women that are younger, that have less experience, that aren't promiscuous, and then she extrapolated from that. You just want girls that are 18 that are young, blah blah blah. Well, I mean, I didn't say that directly.
I
but-
do that, but I understand her point though. Like they're in their comfort zone, like they're with their parents, and like it's basically
How long
like
can you live with parents?
yeah,
Forever until the man comes and finds you in your home. Because
If
that's
you
what
know,
they
like, the
want.
sooner
pure.
the
But
sooner you
there's
move
not
out-
pure woman out there only.
What's the question?
yeah.
Bruh.
The sooner you move out and the more independent you are, the baddest you are. Yeah,
Bro, you should be a politician
You're
because
incorrect.
this is like dodging
I
questions.
am correct.
You're very
Always.
incorrect.
Should be.
Men don't want girls that are strippers
Should be
on
politics.
OnlyFans that live by themselves. Like, no, like, bro,
But
My
not
man
all
wants
women are
me.
that.
Excuse me.
you're delusional.
My man wants me and only
You're
me,
delusional.
Get into politics.
and that's all I
You'll do
need.
great.
I know.
Yeah,
I
he
do,
wants you
'cause
for sex.
I debate a lot, but
Not at all. I don't even give him sex like that.
What?
Too much. Like not even too much. It's like once a week.
So you don't even like him like that.
I do.
No, you
Trust
don't.
me, I would not be dating him if I didn't like him.
You don't like him that
No,
much.
no,
You
no.
still love that other girl.
He's dating you. You're just having fun.
Yeah, you're just having fun. You're still
I got
probably
lost
talking
in
to niggas and
Bermuda
shit.
Triangle.
No.
This is why, bro. This is why you can't take strippers and OnlyFans chicks serious, bro. Like,
Bruh.
come on, man. Like, what the fuck is this? Yo, if you watch
Y'all
this show, nigga,
hating. I'm making my bag, okay?
Okay, see, there you go. He's a back to her.
no,
not
she's talking about her
him.
job
I'm talking about.
from stripping and shit.
Oh.
No, make your bag, but it's very obvious you don't respect your man, which is fine.
I
but
do, of course. He knows I do.
That's sad.
Of course, I respect him.
Anyway,
Trust me, I wouldn't be
once a
dating
week?
him.
Bruh,
once a week,
that's
nigga.
wild.
Because right now I don't have time. But
Well,
like
now you don't have time.
later on, like when I get my life together.
Did you say earlier that you work when you want?
Yeah. But like I'm trying to like save up to move. I'm trying to buy a house. So yeah, I work when I want, but right now I'm trying to work as much as I can so I can save up, and move out ASAP. Feel me?
No, I don't.
We don't feel you, but
No. Yeah.
Oh, too
Anyway.
bad.
Either way, you're giving terrible advice.
You know the
Girls
worst
should
part?
not do what you're saying.
Your man don't feel
Be
feel you
strippers
either.
and whatever, strippers and OnlyFans. Like, bro, that's
As long as it's something temporary and like it's for a good reason.
See, the only reason you say something stupid like that is because you don't understand and you're too young to understand. We brought girls on the show that have literally cried about being a stripper, being on OnlyFans, because it's fucked up their life with finding a partner later on. You say this now because you're 22 and you're still attractive and guys simp on you. But when you turn 32, it's not going to be as nice.
I plan on doing this for like 2 more years and I'm good.
But that's always going to come
With
back
the
and
money
haunt
I'm
you.
making right now.
That's fine, but it's always going to come back and haunt you. They're always going to know you used to be a stripper. Yo, you used to be on OnlyFans.
Facts.
It's going to come back. I'm
So
telling you.
what?
Okay, fine. So what? Fine.
Yeah, so what, man?
Anything else you want to add to your situation? No?
Thank God.
Yeah.
What about you?
You need to work on being more concise.
Facts.
Holy.
Shit.
Get into politics. Trust me. Go ahead.
I was so
I'm trying to put, like,
nervous,
15
but it was
podcasts in like one day.
pretty tight. It was tight. But my brother did want like your book or a sweater, but you don't have any of that here. He was like, you
Nah,
should get him
I
to
don't have any
sign it.
stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have
Yeah.
to get one somewhere, but
Yeah,
it
he's a
was
really
cool.
big fan of you.
Shout out to
And
your
I'm
brother.
like, thank you.
Shout out to your brother. I'll
Adam
get something from him.
Glaffelty.
Oh my
I'll get something for him.
That's what's up.
Shout out to you, man,
Thank
for
you.
preparing your sister.
I know. I'm
Even though
glad
it's too
I
late
didn't
for
get
her.
Yeah, too late, man.
It's too late for her, nigga, but it's okay.
I was gonna say.
Shit. I could
It's
still
okay.
get kicked off. Like, oh my god.
Yes.
No, you're good.
No, you're
I,
fine.
I think.
Thank you.
I think we're all right.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
think-
right.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. Even though you brought that stinky chick here. But it's
Yeah.
fine.
Man, I don't know.
Stank.
Yeah.
I had seaweed all up in my hair last night. Like it was crazy.
From the beach.
The ocean is crazy.
Oh, well, you took a shower. I guess she didn't want to.
No,
What about you?
Like half
Shower? What the fuck is that?
I had fun. I would do
You
this
said nothing
again.
this show.
I really didn't this time, but I thought of
Oh, this
something.
time, yeah.
Thank God.
All right, what'd you think of?
Oh, what?
When y'all said, "What does a man want?" Whatever, I was like, "I'm not a man, so I don't know." But I think that they would want loyalty, and I thought of another one.
All right.
I think that they would want their balls tickled. There we
Ooh,
go.
they
With a
do.
feather and give them loyalty, and then that's
Man.
all they need.
Can the
Bro,
degeneracy
this-
stop?
This is
And that's
horrible,
it.
bro.
That's that on that.
Yo.
No, please stop.
Isn't it amazing, bro? Like, y'all think I'm an asshole, but it's amazing to me how girls
Oh my god.
literally don't have to know what men want, bro. They literally can say the craziest shit and still get attention. But you as a dude got to know women to a T to get laid.
It's funny.
It's right.
It's funny, but
Try
then
it.
it's not funny.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Because
Guys, just watch this podcast and become RP aware. That's the best thing.
because
to do.
guys are gonna suffer, bro.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter, right? If
No, it doesn't matter.
if girls doesn't know what guys want, the
Because
guys
how do
still
you,
wants
how
them.
do you retain your man if you don't know what he wants?
The guy still wants them though,
No,
right?
they'll smash, but they will never take you
Yeah, they
serious.
won't take them seriously.
No, listen.
But either way, you're making it easy to not want to not know what you want if all you do is just come to us and smash us. Yeah, I mean, I get it. The girls will be like, "Oh, but why is he not
What
with
are you
me?"
saying right
Bro,
now?
what are you saying?
Girls, you say girls
Yo,
are emotional creatures. So
Yo, I don't know why that nigga left.
Oh, goddamn.
Yo, you talk to talk, bro. God damn.
And,
not for smashing,
Ladies,
but you say
and-
you know when you smash a girl, she's gonna be emotionally attached to
End
it.
the show. Yo, you got more chats, Chris?
and balls tickled. I want the firm grip. What the fuck?
Yo, why they never want like hands with it? They always like why they have
No,
that
ladies,
preference?
don't
like,
Bro, you
listen to
fuck with
this.
girls.
Don't
Stop.
listen to this.
Yeah, stop. Nobody
Girls, keep your
cares what
legs
you gotta
closed and
say.
open up your
You're in love
buckles.
with a woman.
why? What is that?
I rescind my $400 for Anna States, so she has no ass. She needs the BBL.
Let's keep our legs closed. Focus on God. That's true. That's all we need.
So I guess this is gonna backfire for once. Like attraction, genuine desire is non-negotiable. It's naturally innate. The naivety is jarring. So I appreciate that, Daniel.
Thanks,
All right,
Daniel.
all right, guys. We'll be back on Monday.
Monday.
We might have a special guest in the house, or we might drop the Max Tuning interview. It depends.
Yeah.
But yo, we'll catch you guys next week. Don't forget to like the video. All the girls' Instagrams are below. Go ahead and send a dick pic. I'm sure